I'm out then.
Stremming has Strargid. Oh, James left.
Very good.
Corey's posting Sully currently, so someone should follow up on that. But in the meantime, last time on D&D,
In the meantime.
there's a lot of times in that sentence. Could we do a redo? Could you pause the recording? What's that? No.
Does anyone
We don't have enough budget to restart it. Oh, okay.
Does
So
anyone have
we'll roll with it.
anyone have an update on where Tanner's at?
No. Oh well. Okay. He's not here. Is that an update?
Good update. Thanks. That's not an update.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like,
It's just up dog.
What's up, dog? About 350.
Nothing much. What's up with you?
You gotta work on that delivery.
What's up, dog? Too?
I know. I really fucked it up. I'm sorry.
It was perfect.
yeah. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll be right back.
What did we do last time?
Your mom,
Okay.
obviously.
So Danny's mother, which
No, Ethan's mother.
oh, she's in this universe.
Yeah.
You did her.
She's a universal constant. Yes.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, in case you didn't know.
Neat. Okay. Well, I just jotted that down for posterity.
Yeah, you better take notes.
Yeah. So that's cool. Also last time we did a lot of shopping for various things. Went to our version of the Fantasy Costco, which is basically just a lot of robes.
Fantasy, Fantasy Sam's Club.
Fantasy Sam's Club. Good point.
Sam's Club. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Gotta do our own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're unique and special snowflakes, you guys.
Can't go ripping on someone else's shit.
Tanner got in a dog ring fight or something like that.
Yeah, I think we abandoned him. Did he die?
I mean, who knows what that cat does? That wily cat. We also got a hot tip
Wily
on a murder case. Or not really a murder case. Since
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Some
Body.
Okay.
once
Told me.
the world was gonna roll me.
I hate you
Surface
all.
to
I
the
hate you all so much.
Actually, I
We
need
said
that.
it was karaoke night, Haley. Come on.
I did not agree to karaoke night.
Too bad.
Ethan can't just say some and then trail off like that.
Especially the way he said it.
Yeah.
Somebody once
Stop it.
told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Wait, no, shed.
Anyways.
That's not how it goes.
Remix.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
I don't know how well but I'll give it my best go.
I don't think I got this. Yeah, I don't think I can do this tonight. Oh my god. Ah!
Haley, we need 90% of you present, otherwise we have to cancel. Because that's less than 4 people.
We don't even have an extra character tonight.
3.9 people is less than 4 people, which means we have to cancel.
You have to round up.
Speaking of 3.9 people, I'm gonna go have a beer.
Sick. Ethan, did you call Tanner yet?
I texted him.
Did you call him yet?
I already put mine in.
Call him what?
No, bitch.
Yes.
Obviously.
Did you call him yet?
Alright. You do have to sing a song though while I'm calling. It's like my only condition.
Any requests?
Yeah, no.
Free bird.
Well, I'm free!
Free
Free bird!
Everything!
Wow.
Singing with the bird wide open! I don't actually know how Freebird goes. That was
I got that.
Here's a voicemail box that's not been set up.
oh.
Call Sri. Shri.
I don't have her number.
What good are you?
That's a good point. I don't have Trace.
I'm mediocre at the mandolin. I don't know if I'm good at it though.
So I made a strawberry banana smoothie today.
Ooh.
Terrible.
Yeah, that was pretty. Fuck you, Ethan.
No,
Oh,
I'm
sounds
talking about
good.
my playing.
Oh. Yeah, that I concur. Technically, we got an assassination contract, but yeah,
Wait,
Murder
assassinating
case makes it sound like we're detectives, not we're going out to murder some dude's face off.
Yeah.
it's the
Although-
more PC.
I think Danny's still on the fence about that.
What if we visit a temple and find out if murder is okay if we believe that the person we're murdering is a genuinely
Really
bad
deserves
person?
it.
Hell with temples. I want to hear about the law.
Okay. Let's go to the captain of the guard. I dare you.
Okay.
Yeah. We're asking for a friend, but
we don't got a name.
about murder.
We don't got a name.
Just hypothetical.
Hypothetical murder.
Hypothetically,
And
if
the
we-
guy's really a dick, though. That's like really important to this whole thing. So, like, don't forget.
hypothetically, if we had to murder someone, where would you hide the body?
Will Wren is the name, not Winslow. Will Wren. I think. Will Wren?
What will Ren do?
Willow?
Correct, Wilred.
Yeah. Genuinely though, I think Danny would want to like go to the Popo on this one, see what's up. They got a case.
Oh, what
Doing
are you,
undercover
lawful?
work. Yes.
Gross.
Could you imagine a chaotic librarian?
Fair.
They'd get a book in the slot and just throw it across the room. Ah!
Creative filing.
I love
And
it.
this is the book pile.
It's a pile of books, as you can see.
if you want
A
to
chaotic librarian is just a dragon hoarding books.
That's fair.
Now I want to make a dragonborn chaotic librarian as Danny's foil.
Be the worst library ever.
Best library ever.
Until you had to find something.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Just gotta.
It's an adventure.
Yeah. That's the kind of adventure I want. Hey Aubrey, could you just give us a text document of stuff and where we have to manually sift through it?
Yeah, let me just get on compiling that.
Yeah.
I sent you a random witch in.
Actually, the Pathfinder wiki is not particularly spoiler heavy. If you were going to just go off script and read shit, it's not super broken.
Sure. But as of right now, we don't have a book hoard.
Or board, if you will.
Yeah, I was gonna say emphasis on the hoard. But yeah. Where was I going? Oh yeah, when Wilran family murder, Danny's lawful. Go to the garden.
Are we still in the Wilren household right now?
Oh yeah, we're right in front of the gnome guy. I assume. No, I'm kidding. I'm not saying.
I thought
that.
he
It's not
left.
the gnome guy. Did he leave? I don't think he left.
This is like round 2 of not knowing where this man is.
Yeah.
All right. What about if
It's
we?
so short.
What about if we look for his family library and see if we can find any proof that he belongs to this family?
His family librarian?
I mean, what
Library,
family
like
do
the
you
book
belong
one.
to where you don't have your own personal librarian?
Okay.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, I wonder.
Gives me like.
Okay, but Danny could use her sick dang library skills to figure out where a book on family lineage might be in a rich
Oh,
family's
yeah.
library.
Gonna need a Danny montage.
No, I don't think I want to go back to Yerba's crib, which is the entire library.
What?
What?
No!
They had a falling out.
All rich people have a library. This gnome has a
Fact.
library.
Do you have a
Is
library? Okay.
What?
Hang on.
Ethan's
Who's the
directing a question at, what's his face? Wilrin.
No, yeah, but what's his name? Not
Wilrin.
I mean, he's Mr. Wilrin, but Mr's not his first name.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
Yes. What the fuck is his name? I just wrote Wilren Gnome.
It's probably Chad.
It's
You
pretty
may
much
call me
what
Lord.
Chad. Lord Chad.
Lord Chad?
Yep, well, now we have to murder him.
Okay. Alternatively, we could make a safe house for him somewhere that isn't in Magnamar and not kill anyone.
Technically, I don't know if Ardelia is in Magnum.
We could send him down to the Lady's Light.
Oh,
God.
where is it that the guy was talking about the shopkeeper was talking about the place with the gods, the dragon. You know what I'm talking about? And everybody's under the spell of the Mad Dragon King. So we're not really sure if he was serious or not.
Oh yeah,
You're talking
that's
about
Corvosa.
Corvosa? Yeah.
Corvosa. Send him to Corvosa.
Hey, let's
Let him
just
go mad.
send him
No,
to
let's-
the place where he'll go insane.
Yeah, let's
Ooh,
not go to
you're
Corvosa.
right. Even better. Let's send him to Lang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, no, we should steal his essence in the tower so he forgets who he is, so they won't want to kill him anymore.
I feel like that's not how
Wait,
wanting to kill him will work.
that's actually not a bad idea. If we make the
That's a
killer,
terrible idea. Let's still kill him.
No. If we make the
Oh,
killer
yeah.
forget that he wants to kill that guy and who he is.
I mean, go for it. It's basically like aggressive rehabilitation.
It is
Aggressive rehabilitation.
that sounds like there's some evil caveat I'm not catching here, but I can't think of any reason why that isn't good.
It's like the scourge of the earth that needs to be removed, but we don't want to kill him because killing is bad, so we'll just make him forget all the bad stuff that he
Yeah.
is.
Exactly. We'll just retcon.
It's basically
all of
like a spell to turn somebody good. I say that that's not evil.
No, that's not evil, but that's not. I mean, I'm not.
All right, hold
opposed.
on. Now we need to go down the line of thinking. Is an insane asylum evil?
I like how as more people in the D&D group watch The Good Place, we become more and more philosophical.
Philosophical.
Shut up! I stopped
because
before I said it.
I could go for some falafel.
No.
I'm not opposed with killing him. I'm just like want to make sure that he gets, a trial.
I mean-
or whatever.
Like, turning someone good is better than incarcerating them for the rest of their life, you know?
Now, hang
It's
on.
more humane.
We're not
I've seen
turning-
prisons.
We're not turning him good. We're like changing his person. Forcibly.
Exactly. To good.
Forcible rehabilitation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay,
I don't
so
That's what we're after.
What if we make him worse?
I feel like that's super evil.
our
Then we split his
lobotomy
throat in his sleep, obviously.
our lobotomy is evil.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is basically a magic lobotomy.
Yes.
No, because
Yes.
lobotomies turn you into a vegetable. That's totally different.
What if we polymorph him into a vegetable?
Yeah, I feel like wanting to.
Ooh,
be
I
good
like
should
that.
be-
It'd be carrots.
I think wanting to.
I think that's
God.
more
You know what?
evil. I think that's
Yeah,
more
polymorph.
evil than killing him.
Killing him. Yeah.
Shows what you know, Aaron.
Hang on though.
Yeah.
Shouldn't, like, if you're gonna be good, shouldn't that be a choice?
Sorry,
Like,
man.
if it's-
We're wrapped up in a moral quandary with this one.
Let's solve this.
We, no. Hang on, what was your question, Ethan? I had a response, but now I forgot it.
Is it evil?
They chose. No. He made the wrong choice. We're giving him an opportunity to make a second choice. Second chances, bro.
So we're gonna ask him if he wants to be not the person he is.
No, we're just gonna do it and give him the chance to choose again. Give him the chance to choose again. If he chooses poorly, then we slit his throat.
Mandatory
Obviously.
fun. Mandatory fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if we capture him, give him to the guards, and cut out his tongue so we can't order his lackeys what to do to kill the gnome?
I almost 100% think that he probably knows thieves' cant, which is all hands, baby.
Oh, damn it!
Oh, so we'll cut out his tongue and remove his hand.
Yeah.
See, now I feel like that's worse
Yeah.
than what you're trying to avoid.
Yeah. Also, he probably knows how to write on paper.
Yeah, that too.
How many hands?
Okay, we're getting towards the evil again. Let's just bring ourselves back.
Yeah. Danny's slowly sliding away from.
I kind of want to imagine that we're sitting here having this whole debate, and like douchebag is just like staring at us, like what? Chad is staring at us. Like, who
Who
are
did I
these
ask
people?
for help from? I made a terrible mistake.
He actually left the room like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Kind of like
that's fair.
left you in his servant's kitchen.
Nice.
He just slipped out, you know, the way.
I look around for carrots.
Yeah, pretty quickly you can find a small, like root cellar chest. There are a bunch of carrots in a sand bed.
I rinse them off and I start munching.
Mm-hmm.
Did he?
While we have our
I
moral contract.
give him a quick rinse into the wood sink, and yeah.
But wait, did you make sure that those were actual carrots and not polymorph people?
No, I just ate them.
What? What?
Nothing. Call back to earlier. You missed it.
We talked about turning them into carrots. The assassin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Normal thing.
Yeah. Normal D&D things.
So.
Okay, so where are we
Is
now?
there a time frame on this?
Before our guy gets murdered, probably?
Yeah, did he say there was like a specific day he was going to get murdered?
Mm-mm.
He did not, and he did not indicate that he was going to get murdered.
No, he did.
He definitely did.
He definitely did.
I was under the impression.
He said before he gets him or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said they're trying to kill him so that they can get his money because he's the last living Whitlow or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wilren.
We'll run.
Whitlow is something very different.
What?
Is it?
Knowledge local.
A Whitlow is a herpes boil
Oh.
that you get on your skin.
Nerd.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I suspect he does not like that name.
So, if he's not going to die, and if he didn't imply that,
I guess he did imply that some people don't want to see him take over.
He definitely said that people were trying to kill him.
And that, I think the major thing that he said that was like a danger and the reason he wasn't dead was that his, last surviving brother had been killed.
Yeah, his whole family was murdered and now they're coming after him. Did I make that up in my head?
no.
No, you got that. Yeah. I mean, I guess he didn't say they're coming after him. He's been very kind of bold about it. He's not like taking like they're coming for me. He's like, I'm gonna kill those fuckers for what they did to my family. It's not like protect me. I'm a victim. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill some fuckers. Like,
Right, X's perspective has somewhat shifted in the last seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, yeah, like it is implied that like someone is coming for him, right? But like, I think he's hoping to just beat him to the punch. He's still on like the revenge page.
Look, if there's one thing Victus is A-okay with, it's revenge.
Yeah.
Okay. How about if we stake out his place as his personal bodyguards for a few days? When someone comes, we find them, torture them, figure out where their boss is. And
Oh,
then,
now we're torturing? That's okay.
Yes, it is. It is fine when you're. No, it's not. But
It's not fine.
we'll
It's fine in a
find.
fantasy setting.
We'll
Yeah, we
we'll
don't have an
capture
oil
him,
land.
take him to the clerics, make him tell truth, because I'm sure there's some fucking cleric in this town that has the ability to make people tell the truth or some bullshit. And
Yeah.
then
Question.
we
So-
have that guy lead us to the boss,
Yeah.
who
So,
will inevitably be Fenster the Blight. Or not Fenster the Blight, who's the guy in the...
Zagrathi.
Zagrathi. And then we'll go kill Zagrathi.
Hmm.
Now, I will...
Can we just turn him into a carrot?
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on. Why don't we
yeah.
just go back to Zagrathi and figure out what the actual deal is?
What'd you get the
Why
Graphy
do you
in?
keep assuming it's not Graphy?
Yeah.
No. I'm saying if anyone knows if this gnome is a legitimate heir to the fortune and has a good reason to kill these people, it's...
But why would he tell us
I mean,
the truth?
Yeah, we're in the house. I believe, right? I mean, knowledge local. Would I know that? Like, if other people would say that,
If knowledge local to what?
to know if he's the actual heir. Aaron's questioning if he's the actual heir.
So the Wilrens became a pretty big family in the 100 and change years since Magnamar was founded.
Okay.
They, ran basically all of Wardelia and reproduced quite well, and a lot of people have claimed, knowledge or membership of the Wilren family. Or Lady Ordelia was quite open and receptive and very friendly with the native races in the area. She's definitely a liberal progressive.
Are you trying to tell us that she fucked everybody?
No, he's trying to tell us that
It's not
gnomes would be
inconceivable
allowed.
that she would have at some point had a gnome in her will.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not public knowledge or anything that
Okay.
P.S. Rumor on the street is the last living heir to the Lauren family is a gnome.
Okay, but do we know where
You would need concerted research to find that out.
Do we know where the Wilren household is, and is this it?
Yes and yes.
Okay.
It's pretty hard. If it's not the Wilren house, it's definitely the biggest house in Ordelia, which is hard to miss.
Okay. Dasting. I'd say we still go back to Zagrathi and find out what we can about this guy and if he's worth killing. Or worth getting involved, morally speaking.
Also, he, just sort of knowledge local / bluff or sense motive. Fucking gnome has that kind of head up his ass air of imperiousness that you associate with nobility. He did give you an assignment in the servant's kitchen and then fucking disappear.
I think you mean gnomebility.
No! Damn it! I was typing that out! This is what I was typing.
Yep.
As soon as he wasn't asking you for a favor, he was like, okay, peasants, I have shit to do. Nobility.
Okay. I am now in favor of going to the town guard to report that this person may be in danger, but I am no longer for going on a murder revenge quest. Even though it would be fun.
Well, I want to know if who we go murder revenge is actually wanting to, is actually a bad dude.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Alright, let's find the
Let's
guy.
go talk to Cassidy.
No, let's find the guy.
I think he doesn't care if you want, morally to help him. He's like, would you like a Scrooge McDuck-sized bag of cash?
That's also true. What, 10,000 gold pieces you said?
Each?
Yeah.
We tried to bluff him, but it's not what he said. It failed. Fairly
At your level,
dramatically.
that should be a third of your net worth per character.
See, guys, that's a lot of money.
So
But that was all the convincing he felt he needed to do was
Yeah.
hey kids, Like, you're in a very large house that I at least vaguely appear to be in charge of.
Yeah.
Like, if you believe that, you should believe that I can write you a check.
I vote Cassidy.
How about we go to the guy we're supposed to kill and talk to him?
No.
That's a good way to get ourselves killed.
Yeah. Why would we want him to know our faces?
He did specify that he was an assassin.
Yeah. That's not great.
I mean,
look at Poison Stabs over here.
Okay.
She's level 7. She has poison to go. Who's this guy? What's this guy?
Alternatively, he could have found out that we're hired to kill him, and he didn't hear anything else, so he assumes we're hunting him. So we'll go to him first before he thinks that,
but listen,
and we'll defect to him because we'll be like, we went in on this Wilren business.
Okay. Now, if you're implying that if he found out that we were contracted to kill him in the last 5 minutes, he's also heard the entire conversation that this is happening right now, and obviously says, oh, we're totally incompetent and we'll never be able to pull it off. Yeah, just the nature of the conversation.
Well, I don't know that you're not working for the assassin.
Okay, and all this is just, proof towards that, so it's okay.
Aubrey, can I change my backstory to be working for the assassin? Well, can I pull a Marvel? I was Hydra the whole time.
Go for it.
My orphanage is actually a training ground.
Because you don't have the secret no-mesh circles. You're like, I don't know, some fucking rune lord came out of nowhere and killed a gnome.
Can we just randomly switch mid-game to an evil campaign?
We had enough with this whole trying to be moral, upstanding citizens. It was so worth it. Fuck it.
I just want to stab a bitch, alright?
What are the things I cannot stop you guys from doing?
Yeah.
We could always just stab a bitch. That was always on the table. However, actions have repercussions. As we
They used to have more bitches. Come on. Well, yes.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
If you walk up to someone's lair, declare yourself a balla-ass motherfucker, and demand that they give you shit, they might try to stab you.
See, I think we could probably be evil with a little bit more finesse than Corey had.
Yeah. Like, no. I'm a paladin. You're a paladin without any gear. Yeah. Fucking get out here and fight me. Okay.
Alright. I say we go to this guy, tell him there's a hit out on him, and ask him why, and if he's got a good reason, we'll kill him.
This sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, veto.
How are you going to learn from this guy better than from the source himself? I mean, come on.
Do you want to die for real this time?
All right.
Do you have a death wish? Do you want to make one of those Shrek characters? Is that what this is really about?
Okay,
you can go to hell to see how bad it is.
Him possibly killing us,
I would take people.
If him killing us is on the table right now, why are we even considering doing this gnome quest? If we could all just die from it.
Because Mad Casio?
Mad Casio and the sweet siren call of death and
yes, also that.
What did Aubrey say?
We're not slogging through yet another godforsaken dungeon.
I want to retire, bitch.
It's a quick way to not have to deal with any fucking rune lords.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, if you either way. We're probably going to be fighting up to this guy. One way, we ask him if he's evil. The other, we just kill him outright. I'm down for the first one.
Why don't we ask the town guard about him if they know anything about him?
Because then the town guard will tell the assassin. And then...
Why would they do that?
We don't have to say why. We don't have to... criminal...
Yeah, I have connections. But also, we don't
have to recognize how people's attitudes change when you pay them.
Why would the town guard go and tell we don't have to say hey, we've been kind of contracted to kill this guy. Do you know if he's evil before we do this? We'd be like, hey, so we heard about this guy who might be kind of a douche, and we were just like wondering if you'd heard about him. Just, you know, putting in an anonymous tip that this guy might be bad. What do you know about it?
And then the town guard tells the guy, we asked that, and he's like, it was good that you told me that. Here's 1,000 gold.
No. Well, then we'll take it upon ourselves to be we're deputized or some shit.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like,
we are deputized.
We will, like, you know, we'll take care of this one for you.
Holy shit, I forgot we're deputized. Let's just fucking go then. Yeah.
No, look, we got a thing. 8675309, okay?
They actually forgot to, they forgot to de-deputize us when we killed the slime in the garden party, remember, Robbery?
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
No, we got deputized to the garden party like a month ago.
Completely legit.
Yeah. All right. Okay. We definitely have not exploited that enough, so I think it's time for some exploitation.
Look, we have a thank you letter from the mayor.
Time for some exploitation.
Hey, hang on. Before we get into this plot hook and whatever shenanigans, weren't we seeing about something? Didn't we want to do that?
What?
Weren't we seeing the golem dude?
Oh yeah, we did want to talk to the golem.
Oh,
dude.
pillow golem?
Pillow golem, that's right. Forgot about that. No, there's a real reason, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Besides the pillow golem?
Hold on, let me check my notes.
Yeah.
It was a reason that X and therefore Alex were disinterested in. So I don't know.
I know that Ethan wanted to talk to him about the glass golem, for instance.
Oh, I wanted to know more about patchouli while we're in Magnamar, because that's a drug that one of the people told us about. Also, we can meet Naeus Naru at the Shock Oyster. See if he
What
wants.
drug were you looking up?
What?
What drug were you looking up?
Patchouli. Patuli.
Like patchouli?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh. Famous muralist. Oh, we probably should have told Sheila about the pornographer muralist named Amivideus Yasserin.
Crushed it. Great pronunciation.
Shut up. Hold on. I'm still looking through my notes.
I was giving you a compliment. Damn.
Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic.
I was.
Oh, fuck you. Defeated Skinsaw murderers. Oh yeah! I wonder if this is tied in with the Skinsaw murderers. Because there are people still sawing people alive, or skinning people alive here in Ordelia.
Wait, what?
You mean Magnamar?
Yeah.
Wait.
Nope.
No, well...
It's a plot hook that we outright ignored.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, can we make that priority number 2 after getting the 10,000
It's
gold?
probably the same guy.
Well, this guy seems to be murdered for a reason, whereas those murders were probably not specific. I mean, it might
Hey,
be,
Whitlow! How does this guy kill people? I yell.
There's just no fucking answer.
Okay.
I would like to storm through the
Like an
house,
eerily
shouting his
silent
name.
giant oak house with like support beams the size of trees, you know, deep in the forest.
I would like to sense motive on the house.
Yeah, it creaks ominously.
Hey guys, we might be in a haunted house. I'm ready to peace. I don't like haunted houses or things.
You have to face your fears, X!
Refuse!
No, I don't!
Move to it! I will continue to run away.
Master Toth. We were gonna speak to Master Toth because we wanted... he was doing something. Did he want that? Yeah, he wanted that platinum thing that you got from the back of the chair, Ethan.
Was that what it was?
Yeah. It has, like, names on it that only, like, rare collectors who would pay to see the back of,
Oh, that's right.
to see the name, and we're gonna sell it to him.
Okay. Or something.
No, that was it, or something.
Alright, let's make a prioritized list of things to do.
Pillow Golem first.
No, kill assassin, get 10,000 gold pieces first. Then pillow golem, then people skinned alive, though that may or may not be taken care of at that point, we're not really sure. And then we
Master Top.
go Master Tough, and then we kick it at the Chucked Oyster with beautiful Demon Boy.
Alternatively, we can move that last point up to the front, and then he can help us murder assassins.
Ooh, I like the way you're thinking.
I mean, I don't think you'll help, but we can try.
You will shake that sweet butt.
Okay. Well, you guys can go to the Shucked Oyster. I'll go and try to have an audience with Toph, I guess.
X actually refuses to step foot on the premises of the Shucked Oyster, so...
Yeah, I don't think Danny would be about it either.
Oh, come on, it's a fun place.
I have a
Has
new
stench
body
of
that-
exploitation.
Yeah, exploitation. Keck.
I get
Hey.
Shenanigans and exploitation.
Okay, so
See,
what
shenanigans are
was-
cool, exploitation not so much.
What was your schedule, Alex? It was kill assassin, get 10,000
Kill
gold.
assassin, yes. And then pillow golem, and then people being skinned alive. Those two, that order's possible, but Danny
then-
was voting for the pillow golem, which is why I put it first. And then Master Choff to sell the nameplate. Although we could do that first. That'd be a nice quick little errand.
Yeah.
And
I think
then-
we should visit Master Top first, because we don't
If
want
we
to
can
lose
find
the
him,
plate. Yeah,
but,
if we
yeah.
can find him. All we have to do is go to the Golem Works and yell Master Top 3 times, and he'll show up.
There we go. You're right. That's exactly how that works.
It's warded, remember?
Okay.
Wizards.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. How about we just go outside and like whisper, "Hey, we have something cool for you, coffee boy."
Ooh, let's do that. See what happens.
Okay.
Hold on.
We go there.
Wait. We gotta roleplay through waving this guy.
He
He left.
failed.
Never mind. Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's peace out.
All right.
I yell, "Stay safe." We'll be back in a bit.
Don't be a
Don't
bitch.
lie.
Thanks, Chad.
I
Sit
yelled,
around and pop some collars.
I yelled the same
Yeah.
thing in Gnomish one more time before leaving.
Bye, Chad!
You hear what might have been a chair shifting upstairs.
Oh my.
That was Ghost. I nudge X.
Oh
no.
shit,
leaves.
ghosts, guys!
X is
Jinkies!
gone. You can't even see where she went. She's just gone.
Already
Zoinks,
story.
guys! There are ghosts in here!
Oh God, I would be Velma, wouldn't I? Shit.
That's very fitting.
Shit. Okay. We leave.
Yes.
Wait,
Um,
hang on. We're in Nordelia.
You step out into a back alley.
Yeah. Can I stop and pay my rent since we're in Nordelia? By
That's
the
why
way?
we came here in the first place.
No, the first place is because we had a gnome quest.
No, we came here because you wanted to pay your rent.
Wait, the question
No,
was
we
no?
came here because we met a creepy in a magic But I will pay it since we are here. Yes. Can I pay my rent, Aubrey?
Yeah.
much
It's only a couple blocks to your place.
Okay.
I just have everyone know that X disappeared after we were talking about ghosts. And then, so you don't know where I went, but I'm pretty much stalking you guys just to practice. So I'm stealthing around, following you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fair enough, we're used to party members regularly disappearing.
Yeah, it doesn't even strike you as odd.
I'm gonna make a perception to see if I see you. I do not.
Okay.
Fine. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you stealth out into the alleyway behind what is presumably
The Wilrens. Yes.
the Wilren Manor. It is, a nice, relatively nice alley, but it's still an alley, and random servants are just sort of bustling back and forth past.
There's still servants? I thought everyone died.
Other servants, I assume.
No, there's lots of servants around.
Huh.
There are other nice houses in this
Mhm.
neighborhood.
I see.
And yeah, so you have to cross like Main Street to get over to the side of the street that your house is on.
Okay.
I pretended to be a servant.
Yep, easy peasy for you.
What does that mean? Just doesn't look regal? Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. You know how it goes.
Just adopt your street rat mannerisms and call it a day. Alright, so you blend in, everyone else is like, we are walking across the street now! No one pay attention! Which no one does. And a couple of blocks later, you are at the area where the upstairs room is that Danny rents.
Cool. I check out the place just to make sure it's fine. I'm sure it's like been little of weeks.
It's been what?
It's been over since I've been in.
You cut out again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Test. Is it good?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. I scope out the place to make sure it's not been, pilfered or what have you.
Yeah, so you go and up the stairs?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, okay. So you go up the stairs and you start, like, looking in the windows to make sure there's, like, not anyone there. And the door opens, and your busybody old landlady, like, jumps out and you, hey, I saw you peeping in the windows!
It's my house. I'm checking on it.
She's like, oh, I thought you were one of those neighborhood boys trying to get a glimpse of in your quarters. I'm sorry. Hi, Danny. How's it going? You've been gone for a while.
It's
been
a rough week. I definitely looking forward. Did you get the bath fixed?
You hadn't been here, so I figured it was okay to let it go for a bit. I tried asking about you over at the library. She said you disappeared.
Yeah, I'm not talking to her anymore. I'd use a different library if I were you. Try to shred up that old library card for all intents and purposes. I've been thinking about starting my own library actually, but we'll talk about that later.
I'll start my own library.
I hope you don't mind. I did pick up a little bit. There were just so many scrolls everywhere, and it just kind of looked really sloppy and bad. So I made them all in one neat pile on your desk.
No. A pile? It was alphabetized. You just a pile, you say?
So the ones that were tacked to the ceiling were in an order?
Yeah.
Alphabetized, not using Dewey Decimal Systems. Like, I don't even know you.
I rolled to invent the Dewey Decimal System, and it didn't go well, Aaron. So
it ended up pinned to the ceiling.
Yeah, that was years prior. Well, listen, how else are you supposed to read in bed?
Good question.
Okay. Also, one further thing.
Okay.
You don't have to pay rent this month.
Okay.
Because there was a small, tiny leak in the roof.
A leak
in
the roof. Okay.
Well, you weren't home, so no one told me about it.
Okay.
And there were an awful lot of scrolls on the floor.
Yeah.
And so by the time I noticed it downstairs, well, if it was on the floor, it's really wet.
Oh, man. Well, that's not great.
Literally prestidigitation can dry all objects.
Dude, what have I told you about leaving your room as a mess? You should clean it up before you leave.
What are we just talking about? Are you a chaotic librarian?
No!
It's like, my whole vision on your alignment has just changed.
It's just, all the directions. If you look down, when you look up.
That's exactly what somebody who's chaotic would say.
No, because it was supposed
to. Lawful characters know there are only 4 directions: north, south, east, and west.
North, south, east, and good.
Yeah, but
there's only right and wrong.
Yeah, you're only using 2/3 of all the directions to read in, and that's not acceptable in my standards. All of them, up and down. So anyway, that sucks. I'll deal with that later, though. Thanks for letting me know, Matilda. That's your name.
That is my name. I'll keep those neighborhood boys from trying to stare for you.
Okay, that's good. It is fixed though, right?
What's fixed? Oh, the roof?
water.
Yeah, I fixed the roof.
Okay, that's good. Has it been raining here?
There was you should have seen the carpenter. He
Mm-hmm.
was a very strapping man. He said he has a really nice place over in Low Cleft.
Oh,
He said you could stop by. I have the address if you want.
no, and you really should stop trying to set me up with these boys. I bet they aren't even, you know.
I reach a big brawny arm around Danny's shoulders and says, "Don't worry, she's taken."
But I bet he isn't even trying anymore.
Oh,
Wait,
I think I know that low cleft guy. Was he at the Deadeye Lodge?
Maybe. He said he was a carpenter.
I'm literally the only thing we know there.
Salty dog. Okay, cool. Thanks, Matilda, I guess. I'm kind of mad that all my stuff is...
Yeah,
ruined.
thanks, Matilda.
But-
Wink.
Whatever. Okay.
Wonk.
Bye!
Okay. She sort of ducks back, grabs a broom from the, around the corner and sweeps a small pile out the door as you walk away.
As we're leaving, I give her a smug look, wink at her, and then slap Danny's ass.
He makes a sign of, some random deity.
I absolutely...
Oh, so she's a chaotic character.
Yeah, I absolutely punch you. 100%.
I'm willing to accept that for the fact that I made you look like a lesbian in front of your landlady.
In a open relationship.
Obviously.
Big just implies it. Over just goes for it.
Why did I settle for this adventuring band? There are so many.
Well, they never know.
Okay, that was very good. Let's go to the Golf Works. Where is the Golem Works again? Is that in the
It's in the
capital?
dockway.
Yeah.
It's in the...
I thought it
It
was
is
in the
not
dockway.
Alabaster District?
Okay.
They would never be seen anywhere below the sea cleft.
Yeah.
It's up in the Alabaster District, right?
Oh, right. It's right here next to the bridge, so they can mine more
It's
stone.
right there next to the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
At the top of the west side of the capital district.
Yep.
Mhm.
So they can mine more stone. I thought they were in the dockway so they could mine more stone, but I remember there's that for whatever reason the capital district extends right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have it correct.
All right,
Okay.
cool. So yeah, we go to that. I mean, I guess I detect magic. Award where like divination or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all of it.
So,
You're not excused.
well, I'm just trying to figure out. All right. So, which route are you taking up? Are you? Because you're like in Ordelia, you cross the bridge.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
All right. I keep my eyes out for the Skinsaw murderers.
we're not. I'm not gonna go through Beacon's Point. I'm definitely gonna go through Keystone.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Aw, now you're taking all the fun out of it.
Well.
But are you gonna take the straight route across the dockway, or up through the tower, low cleft, and
No.
All right. I just drew the path I want to take.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's-
we get to.
that is the
we get to
quickest
go
route.
through the park again.
Oh,
Let's
there's
go look at
salmon.
Statues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely the quickest route.
I don't think we'd go up through the tower because people are adamant about not talking to Cassidy, apparently. So, I guess not that.
Hey, where do we land on that? Are we just gonna take it upon ourselves as deputies to just go fuck it?
I want to go talk to Cassidy, but that's just me. She seemed like a not bribed, well put together lady.
She seems busy. She probably doesn't need to be bothered with murderers of the
That's
aristocrat.
literally her job.
with the murderers of the aristocratic class.
Yeah. Now imagine like someone dealing day to day, like, oh, there's another murder. She'd be thankful that she's let privy to one once in a while, huh?
She'd be even more thankful if we just take care of it without her having to deal with it at all.
Someone just drops dead and tells her about it, and she's like, "Well, makes my job easy."
Okay. I mean, we could just get the down low. Like maybe there's like a what's it called? What's the show with bubbles in it?
Powerpuff Girls?
Maybe there's like a wire situation going on. And we can
Oh
help.
my god. The show with bubbles in it could have gone two very different ways. And
Yeah.
wow.
Or Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
I was about to say, what's that?
No, not Trailer Park Boys.
Right.
With us, it would turn into Trailer Park. Yeah. I mean,
Ethan, do you override the route I drew out?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we're walking.
We're walking that route then, Aubrey.
It's too fishy.
Okay, you're walking that route. Cool. You stick to the main roads. You walk across the main bridge. You go by the sawmill where you witnessed the murder being, taken care of. You cross over.
Wait, what?
Oh no. Where?
They
who
were
was with
cleaning
you?
up after the
It
murder.
was Danny and Sky, right?
Sky did the place at mine.
Right. She slipped over at your place or escorted you home.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you came back across in the morning, the guards were taking care of a murder that had taken place near the sawmill the previous night. And
I
you kind of
see.
hop the bridge. Right, so you cross over into Keystone, you walk up along the main road between Beacon's Point, then you come across the big old garden in the middle there.
How's the carved stone map coming?
Mm-hmm.
Looking
The
well.
Corrosive map looks nice.
Has it been updated?
It has.
With?
Did you guys know that there's a group of monks? Is it monks or clerics? I forget. I think it's
Monks of
clerics.
Windsong Abbey.
No, but there's a group of monks who worship a specific deity that Danny definitely said, but Ethan doesn't remember. That actually updates the map.
That's magic.
It's the magic of,
Human dedication.
carving it. Yeah.
Ugh,
That's
so
magic
lame.
Well, it's a little bit of magic to shape the show in stone, but it's not.
But it's also a little bit late.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine a map that updates by itself?
Yeah, what happened?
That'd be
That's always updated. It's always current.
Yeah, it's called the Mapstone
The map's done.
in Sear Spring Garden.
Which is where we're
Can
at.
we get cold water here?
Yes,
Going to
yes,
Mirage
I
or
still have a
Canadian
vial
Dry
of Sear Spring water in my inventory. Good catch, Alex.
Is there a little bit of mold in it? A little bit of algae?
It's Sear Spring water. It's pure. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Pure
yeah.
algae?
Maybe a little trichloroanisole at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, I'm the only one.
Yep.
It's a fungus that grows on corks.
Oh, I knew that.
Cork tape.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so I guess it hasn't been updated. Apparently that only gets updated once a year, and it is not the appropriate time of year.
Well, that's lame.
Yeah.
I asked Danny when the re-updating ceremony is.
Re-updating.
I will take a knowledge local for that.
I will knowledge local.
Local.
Flop.
Yeah, why, of course, it's after the 7th moon.
Sick.
Yes, you fools. How did you not know that?
How many moons are we away from the 7th moon right now, Danny?
5.5.
Correct.
Okay.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
No, I'm sure that's not specific. But yes,
We are now.
5.5, yeah.
Considering we just had the 7th moon, like, only a little over a month ago, yeah.
Sick.
Cool.
Like a super dope, like, blood blue moon.
I get it.
No.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Aaron. Okay.
An aristocrat?
The aristocrat.
Aristocrat, maybe.
Not
Okay,
big,
so
it's-
we're in that. Yeah, homage to him.
Yeah.
So what are we doing in the park? Are we just chilling? Are we getting water? Taking a
I am pretending to be a giant monster rotting across the map.
Yeah.
X does some Tai Chi.
It's like, I can't hurt this, it's stone!
I am the sea beast.
I think Danny just walks through the park, but tries to keep her head
Lame.
down. Yeah. Like,
I
oh,
take
man.
a good long sip from the Seer Spring.
Mhm.
You're drinking from a fountain?
Yes.
Is it like a fountain?
It's a spring. It's
Okay.
a park that has a crisp, clear water that marks the northeastern corner of Houston.
Okay.
It's very relaxing. And there's this big old bronze statue of a live woman that stands at the center of the water. And it's supposed to be some manner of seer.
It says Aquin. It has a Aquin crest on it, right?
Inscription.
Inscription.
Nope, that is the Vita Arc statue
Oh, okay.
way up in the Capital District.
Okay.
Damn.
And there are no inscriptions on this?
No inscription here. It's even unclear who the woman is. But there's a great big old bronze statue.
Okay.
Is it green or bronze?
Yeah.
I'm rolling knowledge history. Oh.
Yeah. Supposedly there's a spirit in the spring.
What
which
is this
why
spirit?
There's a big, fresh, clear spring in the middle of Magnamar, an otherwise kind of dirty town.
After I take my sip, I say thank you in Aquin.
Okay. Anyone want to knowledge religion?
I do have that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, I
That's
actually
great.
I actually have a point in that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have points to burn usually, so.
Okay.
My knowledge has been upgraded.
Yeah, like it's definitely like one of the local spirit shrines. That's these things happen all over the place. It looks like people are taking care of it, but there's not a specific deity that this is. Yet another thing that just fucking predates everyone's recollection.
Are there any hints in the statue as to what might appease it?
Meditation. A lot of people seem to be meditating here.
X declares that she has no time for meditation and walks off.
Yep, same.
I am a beast.
Hey, Vigdis! Let's go find some stuff to smash IRL.
Okay.
Guards take note.
Pretending to be a
The guards start taking note,
community,
following
you know,
us.
prospect and actually destroying things for realsy.
The guards start following us slowly but surely after we say we're off to destroy things.
It was clearly a joke, guards. Calm down. We're deputies.
Strangely, like, not a heavily guarded area. Everyone around just kind of seems just, like, really chill. You
Except
know?
for us.
Yeah, what else is new?
Well, speak for yourself.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'll give you that
You have
one.
the feeling that you're, like, definitely interrupting, you know, just a nice place. Alright, so you walk up past the Merchants Guild Hall and
Are we
up
smashing
along
that?
the way.
Are we smashing that?
at some point you're like, hey, wait, I heard that's like a famous bar over here on our right. Yeah, and then you see like a building that appears to be made entirely of stone arches, but looks like it's really dark inside. But has like a weird glow of like a moon. Yep, good progress. And then the sea cleft kind of impedes further traffic, and you realize you're gonna have to stick along this narrow little road here. At which point you turn and head towards the Shucked Oyster, which is what this is right here.
Oh, so we're going to smash things.
No, Victus. Not your day.
Yep. Tick, tick, tick. And then you make your way to...
This is like that scene from Emperor's New Groove when they're traveling, but it's all just the lines. You know what I'm talking about?
What is it?
Off to your left, you hear the shouts from the slums and the relocation camps.
Relocation?
Yeah, which you push past, and past the Bazaar of Sales, the Temple to Amber, and head up the ramp to Highclef in the Capital District. The statue of Alcadian Indros fighting the...
Does it actually say High Cleft anywhere?
It's all low cleft and... Or yeah, wait. It's... I forget what the word is for where they're divided. It's above the C cleft and below the C cleft.
The D cleft?
And there's... What's that?
Nothing. Nothing.
Very funny.
I guess it's the upper district and the lower district. Sea Cleft Spire, Sheer Cliff, into its two. Oh, the summit and the shore are the names of the two. So you find your way up at the summit, you see the looming statue of Alcadian Indros fighting the Vidarch, and you breathe the fresh air of the summit. You make your way across the open air of the remains of the Irispan, and find your way to the Golem Works on the other side. Yeah. Alright, so the Golem Works looms before you, this giant industrious factory with a sprawling floor plan and multiple outbuildings with high fences surrounding it. The sound of metal hitting wood, the sound of wood hitting metal, the sound of metal hitting metal, the sound of stone on stone, the sound of metal on stone.
I like it here. It's very soothing.
There's no sound on, metal on flesh or not even faintly.
Nope.
I'm sure.
No robots jacking people off.
That's up at the Serpent's Run.
Hang on.
I think you're the only one that heard that.
What's the Serpent's Run? That's the Coliseum that you were at earlier, the Circus Maximus looking.
No, Aaron was talking about something lewd.
I said I don't think we have robots that are jacking people off yet. Metal hitting flesh.
I don't know. Let's go investigate the Shucked Oyster.
Metal.
Yeah, you have any prosthetics?
Yeah, I hear you have everything here. I'd like to fucking Iron Golem, please. Male or female, sir?
Both. Okay, so we're at the Golem Works. Hello, mister. Come here.
Yeah, a dapper young male clerk meets you at the desk.
I turn away from him and pretend like I didn't hear him. And I start talking. Toth, hello? We know you can hear us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but the Grand Maester is not here at the moment.
I don't believe you.
Can I interest you in any of our fine products? Do you have a ticket to pick something up?
Here.
Yeah, do you
Well,
guys sell annoying Master Toth for 200? No, I don't see that.
Geez, I'm afraid I just don't know how to get a hold of him. He shows up when he feels like it.
Well, he's gonna feel like showing up right about now because we've got some news for him.
Yeah, we got you. Yeah, normally people come here because they're interested in something. Well, we have something that he's probably interested in. Potential.
I mean, he's a very powerful wizard. I assume if he wants something, get it. He's one of the wealthiest men in all of Magnamar.
Are
In
you
the entire
propositioning me?
history of Magnamar, I might add.
No, go on, Mover.
Are you propositioning me?
What? He blushes. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lie. Surely a lady of means such as yourself would be, Hey, are those stones?
Yes, they're real.
As a matter of fact, they can't see that. No.
What are you covering it with?
Oh shit! I forgot to finish the illustration of my character. Hold on. I'll post it again in D&D chat real quick. That's my start.
But he got close.
Aaron, it's too
Yeah,
soon.
A cowl?
No,
A real one this
I'm
time, not
also-
a fake one?
I'm also wearing my cloak of resistance.
Resistance.
Yes.
Okay. Well, surely a lady of means such as yourself, has other pursuits.
So many. Wink.
Yeah, quite a few. You want to take a look right here? And I put my hands in like a cup, and then when he slightly leans in, I just whoosh my hand in front of him and gotcha, chump, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, Danny's
That's definitely
I'm
Booker
sorry.
in there.
What's Danny doing?
face palming, and then he says, "Really though, we do intend to see him. What can you do to help us out?"
Well, I would be happy to pass along to Master Toth if he comes by that, for beautiful women, we're here looking for him, which I'm sure he's always pleased to hear. Within a second, Toth shows up behind him. Oh, really? I couldn't get what it is that he was hinting that I was interested in until he said beautiful women, and then,
Well, that was opportune. Hi there.
Also, looking at
So, he lecherously leans in.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, everyone who's watching the stream. Discord just force quit. Oh, boy.
Aggression.
Sorry about that. Discord just force quit. It didn't like me posting an image. The last 5 seconds, he leans in.
Oh, yeah, lecherously.
Okay.
Considering he's an old wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just kind
Naturally.
of rubs his hands together in the way that wizards who are never afforded certain opportunities as young men do.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler became a wizard, right?
Yep.
Umber, you should look in D&D chat as a reminder of what I'm wearing.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It doesn't quickly disappear.
That's a
That's
good.
great.
Can you delete it now, please?
No,
Please.
it's so good.
I hate it so much.
It's a good fucking outfit. I don't know.
It's
why
so
you
much.
No, it's the exact opposite of a good fucking outfit.
So much midriff.
Good fucking outfit, you're right.
Yeah.
Of course, I do
Anyway.
still have a cloak over that, but yeah.
I've never thought
Alright,
it would.
So the lecherous wizard.
Okay.
Yeah, the lecherous wizard is like, oh, so discretion, yes, of course. So, invisibility and pass without a trace?
Sounds like a plan, yeah.
I mean, I was just hoping for like a different area instead of the front thing, but I mean, I guess.
Of course, yes. Would you consent to a brief teleportation?
Would we consent?
Yeah, this is some interesting.
He holds out his hands to either side of him with open palms, sort of asking for you to join hands.
Yeah, okay. I do it.
X grabs someone else's hand first, but also then his hand.
I join hands.
Yay, buddy system!
You didn't say I joined hands.
I join hands.
Okay. Join hands, and then
We're leaving Victus behind.
you find yourselves in a well-lit but very closed underground lab.
I don't like this.
Slightly
really.
dusty furniture of an immaculate, or exquisite quality. Lines a small parlor section off to the far corner.
Are there any
With a
chains?
single magically lit chandelier hanging over it, and a single fire warming that corner. The rest appears to be books, scrolls, a flesh golem, and
Okay. You say a flesh golem.
yeah,
Okay. Not like a particularly nice flesh golem.
oh, the kind that stands upright and erect.
Oh, you say
Ha.
that.
It's imagery tonight.
This just the phrasing is so good.
Yeah.
I would like to sense perception and sense motive the room. Does it feel like rape dungeony or?
It feels like his alone space.
Okay.
There's a half-empty, ornate goblet on the middle of a table spread out with research notes and drawings and
Yeah. So
things that are easily worth more money than you've ever seen in your life,
yeah, it's fair.
as a single item.
Yeah. So when Danny sees the flesh golem, I think she cringes a little bit, but then says, "Huh, flesh, huh? Well, that's nice, but not as nice as a glass golem."
Yes. Glass. I figured it out. Yep. My 20 intelligence is sufficient. Your sortion. You've been to the you've been to the Lady's Light, and the sortion's dead. I know that. He points over to the bookshelf. He's like, so you're an illusion of sortion, and I'm not doing as well on disbelieving it as I should.
Nah,
Try harder!
that's flesh
The
and
glass
blood.
golem, and he walks over to the shelf and he pages through it for a little bit, and he says, glass golem, I know I read something. Ashmantalu! Ashmantalu. Yeah, you guys are alive, that's good.
Yeah,
Closes the book, puts it on the shelf.
it was a pretty successful spelunking, as far as I'm concerned.
And then he panics for a second and goes, oh shit, you didn't break it, did you?
No,
No.
it's still there. Despite our best efforts.
Yeah, I am gonna have to take, could you not break it for me? That would, when you guys are all said and done, if you could just leave that around, I do want to check it out.
Okay.
We won't break it if it doesn't try to break us.
I never took you. I didn't take you for a sailor.
We kind of shattered a bunch of other really nice ones that have, I don't know, this special kind of marble or something. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the tower, which is a possibility. That's not often.
He walks over to Vigdis, squeezes her arm real quick, and is, kind of shoves his fist against her lightly, just to test how much she moves. And
I wait for him to turn his head
Carry
away
it to
from me,
columns,
and then I
no
go to
doubt.
grab his butt.
Yeah. He kind of winces a little bit because he's not used to getting his butt grabbed.
And then pat it gently.
Danny blushes and turns her head away. Take this.
Sorry, I apparently forgotten how to be civilized while we were gone in the horrible dungeon.
Forgot or?
Eh,
He takes out.
tomato.
He kind of circles around Vigdis for a little bit, and you can feel him tugging lightly at the pole arm on your back. He's just sort of turning it to inspect it a little bit.
Just can't keep your hands off the shaft, huh?
Walks back around, hands, under his armpits. Sorry, So, I hear you have something for me. I could be forgiven for assuming the implications of my men.
Implications of what?
Implications of what?
At the front desk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I whip out that platinum plaque. Put it on the table.
Alright, you pull out the platinum
No,
plaque.
hold on. As soon as I see she's pulling it out, I cover it with my hands and say, "You won't believe what this plaque we found says, but it says something so unique that just to know what's on it is probably of value itself."
He walks over to the table, he picks up his cup, he gives it a quick swirl, sips a little bit, spits out a little bit, and, pours it into a hole in the air over his desk.
Okay.
Looks a little pissed, walks over to, a map, points at the map, and then with his thumb and his forefinger knuckle, grasps something invisible on the map and draws a long, thin bottle out of the map.
Oh no.
Gives it a quick inspection, uncorks it, and pours it into the cup.
What?
Whatever this is, I don't like it. Because something's got to go sideways.
No, Danny and Ethan
He
is intrigued.
then realizes that you guys are like super music. He goes, "Oh, Chelman?"
What?
And offers the bottle in your general direction.
What is it?
Chelwyn. CHELWYN.
Is that?
Do I know what that
Is
is?
that Chilaxian one?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's the like.
I get it.
Real word, or did you just come up with that on the spot, Aubrey?
You'll never know.
Yeah. I'm familiar with it, and I will pass.
Okay. You do know it's good, but
I'll take a swig.
Victors, don't drink liquids from strange wizards who are trying to get information out of us.
I'll have some chow.
Fine.
No, it's fine. It's just probably evil.
he grabs
I wait
his.
till X isn't paying attention, then I take a tiny sip.
God damn it! X sees all. Come on, you know this now.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can try to. Oh, can we do a post stealth perception?
Yeah. Yeah.
I win.
Who gave her those glasses?
Oh yeah, does the wizard seem, does he seem interested in the monocle Alex is wearing, by the way, or X is wearing, by the way?
Not particularly.
Alright.
Are you trying to get me mugged,
I'd take some of that chow.
bro?
I don't want to refuse his offer.
Y'all are dumb.
I thank him graciously.
I know you are one mine.
Where was I going with this? I was looking something up.
Oh, I just thought it'd flavor text.
Oh, interesting.
X is just sitting there really wondering if everybody in her party remembers that we're in an unknown basement that... Do we see an exit from, Aubrey?
Not
door?
particularly, no.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's that kind
I
of room.
figured.
If he wanted
Yeah.
us dead, he'd have killed us by now.
He wants us as the three beautiful ladies is what was literally said that got him to come. So he doesn't want us dead. He wants something else.
3?
Well, that's why he
Danny,
originally
X, and
wanted to
Sortion.
your adventurers, and he's checking out Halbert.
Right, Ethan.
Yeah. Okay. No, she
Um,
said Danny.
Yeah.
Danny
Oh,
X Insortion.
shit, okay.
Not the
Oh,
X,
not
right?
That's literally the number that the front deskman
He
said.
actually
No,
said
He said
4.
3.
He said
He
4
said
at the front
four.
He
desk.
said 3.
Four.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I'm just not paying attention, apparently. Sorry, Victus. You're beautiful, too.
I know I am. Fabulous. Exquisite.
Yeah, is that the wine
Exotic.
talking?
No, Bover is exotic. I mean, have you seen that outfit?
You know.
I ain't never seen anything like that all across the seas. And across the land.
Alright, so he sips on his wine for a little bit and he says, so you think that you've discovered something in the Ladies' Light that I don't know about?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, it's a current.
Nope,
Okay.
that's all we're saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Just, yes. Leave him wanting more, Danny.
Okay. So
Sorry, I'm just so inexperienced.
he takes the
We'll
cup with
guide
him,
you.
walks back over to the bookshelf, he pulls out a thick volume that appears to be entirely handwritten, scrawled notes, probably of his own make. He sits down in a pretty Spartan-looking wood chair in the middle of the lab floor. He leans back on the back 2 legs of it, flips through a couple of pages, and he says, let's bet.
Ooh, X is intrigued. Bet what?
I don't know. You'll have to give me a hint as to what's on the tablet, and then I bet
Cool.
we can arrange a betting game.
You
Multiple
probably
rounds, perhaps.
you probably know what's on the tablet, but you've never seen it before as proof.
I probably know, but I've never seen it as proof. Something I suspect, but can't verify.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Is it historical in nature?
Choose not to answer.
Well,
That's all you're getting at us for
if
now.
you've been in the Ladies' Light, it's historical. Okay.
It's a very hands-on historic experience.
What's that?
We've had a very hands-on historic experience.
Does it have to do
With living history. That's what
with
This isn't 20 questions.
Is it? Maybe it is 20 questions.
I know he's really smart, and he'll just figure it out if he answers all of his 20 questions.
Or not, because it's something he doesn't know.
I think he's a
Like,
pretty
I'm sorry.
smart
Okay,
dude.
look. You guys need motivation. I'm sorry. I get so there are so many mysteries in the universe, and so rarely do things fall into my lap. I usually have to go get them.
Mhm.
So this feels too easy to me that someone showed up with something that I genuinely don't know about and didn't have to go seek out.
That's fair.
So excuse me for playing some games with you. He reaches into a drawer and he pulls out a big old fat sack of cash.
What a headache.
Okay.
And he just sort of scoops a bunch of coins off of the top, puts them down in 3 small piles, which you estimate to be 1,000 coins each.
Each? Okay.
Of
So
platinum, right?
Like 3,000 coins.
1,000 platinum coins!
Or
Yeah.
I think that'll do if we just let you see it. Buying the object itself will probably be more than that.
Okay, interesting. All right, I like your negotiation style. I was merely attempting to wet your whistles, so to speak.
Sure.
There's the Diplo roll to go with that.
Sure, Diplo. Yeah, I mean, he seems pretty friendly.
Okay.
You're like, now, I have very rarely paid to peek at an object, and as you can see, I can clearly afford to purchase everything you own outright.
I mean, that's like 3,000 gold.
You know, if you were pricing things fairly,
you know,
if you were pricing things fairly, if you were obstinate curs, I can't do anything about that.
Well.
I see how this is. Now we're name calling.
I understand. I understand it's a unusual situation, but once you see it, there's no taking it back, unfortunately. So it has to be this way. Do you want to view it then?
Are you sure you don't want to bet about it?
What could we win?
He points at one of the piles of gold and says, "Per correct answer."
I don't know, guys. What do you think?
I think we should just take the 3,000 and we should go for the 3,000 just to look at it, and if he wants to buy it on top of that, that'll be extra.
I mean, out of context, I think, out of, like, in context, let him
Out
have
of character?
What do you
I mean, I think it wouldn't be wrong to let the old man have some, even though, you know, the old man is Aubrey.
Yeah, the problem is, out of character, the old man is Aubrey, and he knows what questions to ask. But also it's
out of character. Who has that translation? Because I don't have that.
Hey, do we know what it says?
Yeah.
Can any of you read Thessalonian?
No.
I believe Tanner can.
Tanner can.
Oh, Tanner. Yeah. Did he translate it?
Veratu.
I definitely
He
don't
did translate it for you at
Yeah.
one point.
Yes.
have it.
I'm sure the wizard knows Thessalonian. If he doesn't, he can cast fucking read language.
Yeah.
Like, perhaps if you could show me okay, it has writing on it.
Yeah.
You want to cover the writing.
Yeah.
Can I see the back of it?
Is there anything on the back of it?
What's on the back of it?
Nothing. It's just a
Sure.
Yeah.
platinum tablet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you may. Wait, hold on. I detect magic. Make sure he's not,
Like using something to see through it?
yeah, looking through it.
Oh, well, then he could just see through your hands.
Okay, you detect magic. It's not magic.
No, not on the tablet. I'm making sure he's not casting any spell to see through it with spellcraft.
Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, it has eyes everywhere, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of magic effects around.
Okay.
It's not surprising.
Well, I suggest to Danny that she should keep it covered when revealing the back, or the front cover.
Okay. So you just hold it up, and he can see that you have a platinum tablet with 4 little bolt holes in the corners. It says, "Okay, got it. I know what this is. You have found a platinum inscription, which was bolted to a wall somewhere, and it has a dedication on it."
Wasn't it bolted to a chair?
It was bolted to a chair, but he doesn't know that.
Well, okay, so we can say incorrect.
We can say incorrect.
And it's probably a dedication or a poem or a love letter,
It's not a
or
lewd portrait.
yeah, or possibly a lewd portrait.
I've seen a lot of those.
Also, I feel like this guy would also pay for that, but that's just the vibe I'm getting.
I didn't think to bring one.
Engraving of Sortian consorting with hundreds of succubi at once, which I've always suspected, but never had confirmed for me. Yes. Okay. Let's play a game.
I do like
bet
games.
you that I will bet you 1,000 gold that it is a drawing.
It's not, right?
It's not a drawing, but if we say we'll take that bet, he's learned something. And if we say we won't take that bet, then he has to pay us the 3,000 outright.
Doesn't have to do anything.
I say we just take the 3,000.
And then let him decide if he wants to buy it?
Yeah.
Okay, Alex agrees, but X is a gambler by profession.
Like, you could have all three, and I'll just take the thing that you have.
It's all three to look at the thing.
No, I don't pay to look at things that I don't know what they are.
And you call yourself an academic.
I have paid a lot more money than that to look at something that I knew what it was. But what you are could easily be, you know, clever, cunning young women trying to scam, you know, a vulnerable old man out of his money.
To be fair, we're trapped in your basement, so...
Let's say this. If it's interesting, it'll be 3,000 gold to look at it. If it's not interesting, 1,000 gold. That's it. But I guarantee you're gonna find it interesting, so you're gonna give us the 3,000 gold anyway, just to look at it.
Well, I do have you at a distinct disadvantage in here.
I'm aware.
So, I see that you have an interest in playing my betting game.
X gives puppy dog eyes to the rest of the party.
How much do you want for me to just purchase it outright? I mean, what can it possibly be worth? Like, I see you have minor magical...
Quick, someone do a phrase check who's good at it.
Yeah,
minor magical weapons and armor among you, like...
Ethan.
I evaluate your net worth to be quite limited.
Gut feeling is 10k.
That was what my immediate thought was, too. Okay, I got an 18 appraise, Aubrey.
Okay, well, the platinum and age and craftsmanship you estimate to be at 750. What it's worth academically? Man, that's really hard to put a number on. He's probably not being too unfair with you for, you know, a historical document at 3,000.
That we went to great risk to our own life and limb to procure for him.
Sure, he doesn't care about that, though.
Yeah, I don't think he
Just saying, it's the manpower fee. That's what gets you every time.
Seeing our limbs, he touched mine.
5,000?
You've been quiet.
Yeah, I just got back. What?
Alright. Wait.
What? When did you leave?
Just like for like 2 minutes to say hi to my mom because she got home.
Even you, bitch. No.
You could have been like, hey, I'll be right back, so then we would know what you missed.
Sorry.
We thought you were listening this whole time.
Yeah.
Buy it? Or what? Did he read it?
He's offering to buy it outright for 3k, and you estimate the metal to be 750 gold.
Let's say 5k then to buy it outright.
Hey, hang on. What's your opinion of Madame Yerba, if you're familiar? Yerba.
My opinion of Yerba? Oh, you know, she also won't show me things. Which leads me to believe she also doesn't have anything really of value.
Hold on. I think I know how we can strike a deal. We'll sell you the plaque for what you offer with the promise that you torment Madame Yerba of having something that she hasn't seen before.
Oh, with pleasure.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
He like
Because something
greedily slides the
just
3k across the table, you know, with his pinkies out, and just pushes the pile of gold across the desk. He's like, please.
But
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
you have to agree that if you find that this is of higher value than 3k, we will be appropriately reimbursed on your word.
All right. You sure you don't want to bet? He kind of rubs his hands together a little bit.
I'm sure.
Okay.
X like puts her hand up like and then Bover says, I'm sure, before she could say anything.
Alex just uses her
Alright, so
profession
you turn the
gambler.
plaque around.
Mm-hmm.
And set it on the desk, and he looks at it for a little bit, and he says, "Well, it's certainly authentic."
No shit.
He pulls his own monocle of perception out of the desk drawer,
Oh my god, look, we're twins.
and gives it a good look. And he says, "Interesting. A gift for my mistress Sortion from her humble servant, Ayandamala, a name I knew. Dedicated this celebrated day, the 25th anniversary of her ascension to membership in Eurythnia, present, Rune Lord Sortion, Ayandamala, and her daughters, Ashamintalu." Oh, that's new. Okay, you're right. His hand scribbles on a piece of parchment. Sorry, I'm going. Ashamintalu and Eric's Dalax. Yeah, that's demonic right there. That's you can tell she's from the tribe of Eric's, which is very noble. It's yeah. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Lord and Lady of the Burning Bright. Ooh. Lord. Burning Bright. He underlines this. The Sisters of Charming and Delection. He just puts a big question mark. The Baron of Calamities, he chortles.
But we have reason to believe Charming and Delection are probably pride and gluttony, if I had to guess.
Interesting thought there. He puts another question mark after that. And the Baron of Calamities. Along with all slaves, servants, and supplicants. In this, the lady's like, "May she reign unchallenged forever, blah, blah, blah."
I thought you said the Bears of Calamities. I was like, that's a cool ass name.
Write that down on your bears on your band
Yeah,
name.
that's my band name.
Bears of Calamity.
Yeah. You are absolutely correct. I knew 2.5 of these names.
Well, it's a good thing we bet.
Good job. Here is a 750-piece entertaining me bonus.
Okay. So we got 3.75k.
Correct.
Okay.
Nice.
He continues to stare at it until he grows slightly fuzzy.
Is he moldy?
Hmm.
No, it's just like your eyes are blurring very slightly, and you find yourself outside, standing in the middle of the fire span.
Wait, where's our gold?
Oh, your gold's, yeah, there.
Okay.
4 hot women just show up with bags of cash on the iron span.
So
Yeah.
normal.
There's a lot of wizards.
Not the weirdest thing on the iron span.
Also, by the way, happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
Oh yeah, kids out for Mardi Gras.
Everyone take off your shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Ash Wednesday is on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
The chaplains at the cemetery are giving an Ash Wednesday thing. I will not be attending, but you know.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
Can Valentine's Day fall on Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be a hooping and a hollering.
Lupercalia on a Lupercalia?
Yeah, please. It's like the if you're out, you know what you're out for.
Anyways.
Alright, so yeah, you're standing on the iron span going, "Oh, it's windy up here."
We probably should ask more questions from him, huh? Oh well.
We can always go back to him. We know where he lives.
And we know
Well,
that
we
he'll
don't, we
make
don't know
you.
where he lives.
And we know that he hates Madame Yerba, so we can use it against him to help. Not against him, but use it to help our cause when talking to him. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next on the to-do list.
Perception.
Oh, okay. That's never good.
Random fucking guy standing on the pier like always.
Yikes, 25. Oh, is it? Yeah, Apocalypse dude?
Nope.
Is it a ladder on the ground?
Is it a Veeder arc?
No, there was just a weird flurry of movement or something. You're not sure what you saw. But best to not stand in the middle of the hour span.
Yep. I offer the group comes back to my house so we can split up the dividends in a safe location.
It's true. You don't normally carry around this volume of, cash.
Mm-hmm.
Usually paid down for larger coins.
Are we split? Are we splitting a Tanner? Probably. No? Okay.
I mean,
He was busy catnapping.
Okay. That's fair.
At the dog races.
Yeah, the dog races.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think, like, gameplay wise, like, we're good, right? It should be fine. I think we should go to, what was the next thing on the list? Someone should have the list.
I have the list. Hold
on. Assassin.
Okay. Assassin?
Yeah, Assassin's next on the list.
Like, okay, what does that mean?
The guy who wanted to kill the gnome.
Yeah, but define what that interaction would look like in.
We're gonna go turn him into a carrot, obviously.
Did the gnome actually tell us any details about the assassin at all?
Tattoos on his arm. Part of the Assassin's Guild. It was the tattoos are to some god that he wasn't sure what the god was.
He didn't know they were Barracuda tattoos, and he doesn't know if the tattoos. He said no one's ever seen the tattoos except for like him. But I don't know if that's anyone. Want to go to the Capital District at the Dark Carnival or the Fair of Wonders outside the mayor's house and fucking ask around?
No.
Yeah,
let's go to the
That seems a bit too.
Yeah.
Obvious.
My vote's Cassidy.
I guess we'll go for the more boring option.
I mean,
we can
But
talk to
Danny, we need to be subtle.
We can talk to Zagrathi as well.
I don't trust Zagrathi, like, literally at all.
We can just tell him we're looking for a guy.
Topher, he sells drugs.
Exactly. I've got.
Oh
drugs
yeah,
to
you
sell.
just are trying to get your own, your next hit. That's the real reason.
That is a good point. I do need to buy more drugs while we're here.
Danny frowns.
I think the biggest thing that Baron Wilrun told you was the guy's first and last name, and mentioned that he was part of the family.
Wait, what?
Of the guy you're supposed to kill?
Yeah. You did?
Yeah, the name was the big lead.
Hey, I'm sorry, yeah, what was that again?
Don't make us go back and like.
You're just like tattoo arm guy, or did you just kill some dude with tattoos on his arm?
Listen,
All right,
names
let's just
are
go down
hard,
the
but
dog
names
way.
are easier.
Take our halberd out. And
Start murdering people until we find the right one.
take it out. Show me your fucking arm.
Great, this is the sixth guy with tattooed arms that we've killed today.
Now it's starting to smell like marker fumes and blood in here.
Hold on. It wasn't the.
Just tell us so we don't have to like go back through and re-listen.
It wasn't Ordelia Wilren. No, it wasn't. Never mind.
That's his godmother.
Right.
Murderer, godmother, the same thing.
His name is Caleb.
What a shitty murderer.
Sounds like
I was
Okay.
thinking that's a really bad protagonist name. That's right.
Antagonist.
Antagonist. Well, maybe we're the antagonist.
Okay, fair.
His name is Caleb with a K.
I mean-
He is a half-elf, mostly bastard, of the Valdemar family.
Now, is
I'm
bastard
confused.
his like official designation, or he's just a dick?
Official designation / well, he must be a bastard because both of his parents are human, but he's the legitimate son in the family. He's the one who's in charge. That's at least what he said.
Okay.
All right. So, can we get a
So at least
I'm
you
knowledge?
have
gonna-
a name for a guy to be asking
Can we
about.
get a knowledge local on the
I
Voldemort
was
family?
literally pulling it up.
Ooh.
Ew, didn't go so well though. I don't know shit.
I know where rich people live. They live in the Alabaster District. It's an important last name. That's where they live.
All right, official vote for Cassidy. Putting it out now. Do I have a second?
Fine.
I mean, I don't want to railroad you guys. Like, asking around the murder gangs doesn't seem appealing to Ethan or Danny.
I mean, he's not the murder
Look, let's
gang
see what we can
necessarily.
find with Cassidy, and when that's done,
Okay. Well, someone said let's go outside the mayor's house. A trashy idea. So Grafty, a little bit better. Not that he's, trustworthy or less likely.
All we have to
murder
know
us.
is stuff about the Voldemort family.
They'll get it, though, right?
yes, the names that must not be mentioned.
Okay. Well, whatever. You can go to Zagrathi if you want.
Well, we can go to Cassidy, but we need to talk to just Cassidy. We can't go talking around and letting deputies know so that they get paid off and let them know, and then we get ourselves whacked.
No deputies,
just
clerks like Ethan.
Just to be clear, there wouldn't be a captain of the town guard in a large town without several clerics detecting alignment on her, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The paladins have a passive detect evil.
Okay. That's
It's
making
I see that you're standing in front of me, but four times per day or something like that. They can just detect evil.
Okay. Yeah, I'm alright with visiting Cassidy, but not telling her why we're looking for the person.
No, of course not.
Just that they're up to something suspicious and we need to be re-de-deputized, even though we're already deputies.
Wait, no. Re-deputized.
We need more official deputy paperwork
Yes.
if we're gonna tackle this case.
I want a badge and a gun.
Alright, to Cassidy.
Away!
Can I just say that at some point I drop off my gold so I'm not actually carrying whatever fucking bullshit portion of this gold?
Yeah, is there any pipe leaks in Beaufort's place?
Yeah.
Or whatever?
So
Roof leaks?
you guys are having this conversation on, in the middle of the Iron Span, right?
Yeah.
You haven't decided where to go, and you're like, yeah, we should go. And you have this conversation to each other. You're like, I don't know, should we go to Cassidy? I don't know. When out of the shadows step not one, not two, but three well-dressed but nefarious-looking individuals.
I like them. Let's go talk to them.
They're kind of dressed like nobility in the sort of goofy clothes, but they're all distinctly armed, and you
Are
catch
they our frat boys?
So
the telltale inbuilt
that's a note of dropping off the
guns
money
in their
then?
clothing for defensive measures.
I think so.
Yeah, we'll wait for you here, Buffer. Okay.
Boy,
Now you
I
said
heard you say that you were going to go talk to Cassidy.
Old family friend.
yeah. She-
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then, well, I just have a hard time believing that.
Well, go fuck off. You don't know shit about us.
Teleported into the middle of a 10,000-year-old mystery bridge.
Is that not? I mean, it's not normal, but it's not abnormal.
But we do
realize-
live here.
Yeah, you realize we're like magic's real. You know that.
One of them starts making an exaggerated sniffing motion, and the leader half turns his head while keeping an eye on you. Says, "What's that, Greg?" Say they smell like pathfinders.
What is a pathfinder?
Hey,
I'm
hey,
seriously concerned.
Greg is like pointing like a crooked finger down at one of your hips.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
He appears to be pointing out somebody's.
we just fucking teleported here, and you have the balls to grift us? Have you seen what we look like? Do we look like people you want to fuck with?
Danny.
You don't know where we've been!
Danny is cowed.
X would like to skulk threateningly to give him like a synergy bonus.
Skull
Womp
percentage
womp.
bonus.
Not great.
Okay. How do they react to that?
Interesting. He appears to be unfazable in the middle of a ranch, which actually has you slightly gripped.
Oh, I get it. You guys are with the... Hold on.
Do you want anything from the kitchen? I'm gonna get his water.
Yeah, physical water, please.
Aspen control?
Yeah, so I'm gonna need
No, wait. Hold on. Not the night scales. Hold on.
Aspen?
Consortium.
It might be the night scales, actually. No.
Yeah,
It's
you
Aspis
recognize it.
Consortium.
Yeah, now that you've said it, you're like, yep, Aspis. These guys are
That's
Aspis.
what I was gonna say. Oh, I get it. Yeah, okay. I was looking-
And you appear to be in the middle of an oratorical performance where they're attempting to.
Counter song.
That's a good one.
Are we gonna have a rap battle?
Yeah.
They're attempting to,
'Cause
some
I'm not
manner
smart.
of beguile or otherwise distract you,
Perception.
for which you will all need to make will saves.
God!
Ugh.
Wait,
I'm
I got
so over will
one better
saves.
at that.
Shit.
Defensive. Oh. Ugh, I hate everything.
Wow. I rolled a
Yeah.
2.
I got the highest will save.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
I'm gonna say that we're probably not used to teleporting places, so it's a little bit disorienting.
Yeah, okay, so let's see.
It's cold, you know.
It's cold.
Just can't get it up.
Ooh. What?
We all die.
Yeah, it's not great. How does Bardic sleep work? Is that all targets or just one?
Wait, is
I
that in
believe
I'm
that's-
immune.
Oh, you are immune. Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Sleep. Sleep. I mean, there's lullaby, but and that's a cantrip. But yeah, sleep is
Yeah,
a
lullaby is cantrip. This is sleep.
Okay. Now I actually know that spell, and can I pull a counter spell to that?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Well, first you have to roll spellcraft to identify that that's what he's doing.
Okay. Am I allowed to do that?
You're
Before?
not familiar with his snapping rap battle style of casting.
Yeah, I mean, he walks up on you like a greaser, snapping and pointing and calling you out, and the next thing you know, you're like, I'm feeling lightheaded. What's...
I don't have that.
Capital
Yeah,
District
spell-
Story.
Okay. there's
Yeah, that'll
that.
identify the spell. Yeah, he's trying to sleep you guys.
Okay. Yeah. Hang on. Is Pathfinder SRD not working? Can someone try that?
Mine's happy.
Yeah, mine's working.
Mine's good. Do you have Privacy Badger on or something?
No.
No, I privacy badger.
I have it on as well.
Let me try this. I think it might be my Chrome messing up. Yep, that works. Sleep. Just that browser? That's weird.
Sorry, he's not going for sleep. He's going for charm person.
Oh, is that one?
In well, so it's all three of them are attempting to charm. So
Okay.
let's do the first round of finding out who they targeted.
Okay.
There's 4 of you. Everyone pick a number from 1 to 4.
4.
3.
2.
3.
Hang on.
Alright.
Who is 1?
Alright. Who said 3?
Me.
Me? No.
Haley
So
said
2 of them are focusing Vigdis.
Well,
And who
you
said
can have
1?
3. I guess me?
Ethan and
Alright, one
Haley.
of them's focusing you.
Ethan and Haley both said 3, and no one said 1.
Alright, well, Ethan and Haley are each getting focused then. No one said 1, so I'm going with Alex.
Aww.
Because she said 2 different ones.
Did she? I figured
Yeah, she
Haley.
said 2.
Haley picked last.
I did say 2.
So I figured Haley was 1.
No, okay, I'm
Well,
getting
I'm
focused.
going with Ethan, Haley, and Alex.
Yeah.
What? No.
Everyone but Booker.
I thought you said just Ethan and.
Bofer's too pretty to be targeted.
Okay.
Bofer, you didn't even roll Will.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did, okay. Yeah. So Ethan, Haley.
Yeah. Will blows.
Is this an enchantment or mind? No.
So Haley
Enchantment
actually,
spell or effect?
it's
Yay.
mind affecting, yes.
I said mind affecting, but that's not what I meant.
Uh,
Is it an enchantment spell or effect?
What is charm person?
It sounds like enchantment. That's like definition
Yeah.
of enchantment, right?
I think so.
It's an enchantment. Mind affecting enchantment.
Okay, I get a +2, but I think I still fail.
You
13.
rolled
I rolled an 11.
11. 13, no, does not make it. It passed
Yeah.
a level 1 charm person spell. And so you will comply with their reasonable suggestion. And
Can we
Victor's,
decide what we think is reasonable?
yeah. Yeah, give me all your money is not, it's like what you would do if a trusted close friend asked you to do something.
Let's see. Okay.
Alright, so now
Anybody
we.
who
Right.
attempts to hand them over a bag of money, I will swat at their hand and say, no, don't stop. Hey, it's bad.
Let's see. So Vigdis is fine. Annie is not fine, and
Hang on. Do I know? 1 second. Let me check my spells.
yeah,
Am
you can successfully identify that they are attempting to charm you, and
Okay.
you can make a counter song.
If I have, okay, is that
You,
just
you can rap battle them away from being able to.
okay? I will attempt to do that. What do I roll to do that though?
Yeah, how the fuck does counter song work?
I assume
well,
the same as counterspell.
well, counter song. I don't know if that's like a quick action. Like if they take their turn, I don't know if I can just whip that out, as opposed to like countering a spell. Counter song.
Counter magic effects, form action. Yeah, it's. I guess we should roll a nit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, hold on, sorry.
Counter spells. Possible to cast any spells a counter spell by doing so.
There you
Just telling me where
All right.
no character was found.
Okay.
Like,
You have to. Are you clicked?
yeah, clicking on my character portrait, moving her around.
Yeah, you might have to replace yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so counter spell, and this would be for the sleep thing because I don't have charm person. That is by choosing to ready an action.
Yeah.
So I don't
Wow,
have.
nice initiative there, Bofer.
Oh my god, your character portrait is ridiculous. Look how leggy it is. It's like a protractor. No, compass.
Sexy compass.
Oh man, oh geez.
Hey, something, feed a compass to my sextant.
Boom.
Those go together, right?
Okay, so what picture to put down for them as a random person?
I just had to bring out my picture because I needed
Yeah,
to click
just
it to
Google Chad and then give me the first result.
Oh, please be a hanging Chad.
Yeah, let's hang Chad.
Hey.
Oh, well, apparently the first result is
it's
the
the-
country.
Country, if that exists.
It does exist.
God damn it. You know,
A bunch of countries walk up to you and cast Charm Person. What do you do?
This is like one of those JRPGs where you're fighting in an area that you're obviously not in, but you've got like the big background and you understand you're not there, but the fight's still going on in that area.
yeah, I don't know how to get random things into the turn tracker without... Oh, add custom item. There we go. All
Oh,
right.
we're talking. Aspis. Could at least be like a snake? Damn, just blank word. I see how it is.
Yeah, we don't need pictures of these guys. And where is their init bonus? Where the fuck is it in this block? Should be right at the top. Oh, there we go. 2. Okay, so they actually did really shit poorly.
Apparently, they've got 3
Wow.
zeros.
Ha. Oops. Shit.
Come on, Aubrey, you can do it. I believe in you.
Alright. Okay. There we go. Alright, so they just actually get a chance to go first. As they're like rap battling.
Like, I hit my compatriots' hands as they attempt to hand over our cash.
Oh, we were not doing that.
During an action? Or
Wait, hold on.
is it
We're
they're like
both-
walking up on you, they're in the middle of trying to cast these spells that you're going to be but because you're faster, as they start to say like sneaky words to charm you, you have a chance to react. Yes, they seem hostile.
How about there are 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
I am going to attack 2
Mm,
of them with my Rancier.
mm.
Non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Like, beat their hand.
I'm gonna summon a
Yeah.
non-lethal grizzly bear.
Like, yes, they start to
I
do like
plucked them in
mesmerizing
twain,
jazz
not
hands,
lethal.
and you slap their hands down
No,
hard.
bad!
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Man, those are some.
I'm not
Wow.
Wow.
So Vigdis yells, "No jazz hands!" and one of them just
Stranger danger!
actually, your very first attack just like clips the side of his head, and he just goes flying into the ground. And they're like,
No jazz hands!
Stranger danger!
and then with her incredibly quick movement, X is up.
I don't. I'm charmed. No, I'm not charmed.
No, not yet. They haven't done that action yet.
They haven't managed to charm you yet, but you're about to fail a charm.
Yeah. I would like to shove a piece of fabric in one of their mouths.
Oh yeah, nice.
I've
Okay.
spent enough time with
Is
a
that-
stupid bard.
Is that
Yeah, I know.
to hit or is that CMB?
That's CMB, yeah.
Hey, not too
Good
shabby.
question. What is there? Da. Where the fuck is CMB?
You'll notice that X typically really steers away from trying to CMB things. Not her strong point.
You know, we're all turning over new leaves.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, he cannot handle how fast your hand goes up in front of his face and stuffs, what, literally a sock in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, yeah. I like the way you were talking to me.
I've had enough of these stupid bards with their stupid words.
Yeah, and jazz hands.
And jazz hands.
I mean, you can do more than just stuff it in him with that roll. You can like just fully fucking keep it in his mouth and grab him by his head.
Yeah, we'll do that. Headlock.
Yeah, headlock, hand over mouth, sock in mouth.
Yes.
Okay. Danny, you still get to go first, which is pretty embarrassing for these guys.
I think what I'm going to do.
They're like the Team Rocket of villains.
I'm gonna cast suggestion at them, and I'm gonna suggest that he goes fly a kite.
Okay, so he has to make a will save.
That is a will save, yes. I believe that's a 17 that he has to make.
Let's see here. Yeah.
But
well, he wasn't gonna make even a first level caster's will save on that.
Okay, I
And so
do
the suggestion is he's legitimately compelled to.
Okay. I do say in a rap, and I say, so you
Oh,
think
yeah.
that you think that you're strong, or you think that you're strong, you think that you have might. You're ugly and a bitch, so go fly a kite.
He looks really put out because
Yeah, he
you
does.
can see he had dope lyrics on the tip of his tongue,
Nah,
and he just looks so shut down by getting his friend whapped in the head, and his other friend have literally stuffed a sock in it, and he's like, "Yeah, you're right. I need a kite. I've been put down."
It'll get back up again. Nothing will keep you down.
And then he looks really confused, like he can't think of anything to rhyme down with. He says, "I'm gonna go find some wood." And he just wanders off.
that lasts for 7 hours,
Okay,
or
so
until completed. So whatever
nice.
comes first.
Yeah, okay, well, combat over because one of them is grappled and the other one is unconscious, and the third one of them went to find wood to make a kite.
Guys, that was awesome.
Yeah.
We did that in less than a round.
That could have gone so much differently.
Could have.
Yeah.
Two of you could have ended up divulging very critical information to the Aspis Consortium, and then they could have immediately fucked off.
Consortium people seem like bitches, though.
For the record, that's why I don't tell all of the party details.
Yeah.
So, Alex is still holding a guy with a dirty sock in his mouth.
It's normal.
He
We've
looks-
done it to orphans
He
before.
looks incredibly distressed.
I attempt to help her assist grapple. And
Yeah.
tie him up.
Yeah, okay. I mean, no problem.
Okay.
Like,
Just making sure.
like with you and Vigdis and you know, I assume everyone else. Yeah. Yeah, the four of you can tie up a.
Well, Danny's a little bit busy considering a different. Yeah, and
Okay.
lifestyle. Oh, so Danny's.
Ethan, you're cutting out like mad. You need to fix your mic threshold or your internet.
Test. One,
Yeah.
two,
That's good now.
test.
You're
Yeah, we can hear you. You just like cut out.
Oh no, where did Ethan go? We'll never hear from him again.
I hate everything. Never mind. It was a joke.
I see.
Okay, yeah. So you managed to tie him up and tie the sock into his mouth or whatever. Yeah.
I say we leave him there.
I
That's
say
what he's
we're
done.
on our way to Cassaday anyway.
Interestingly, as you're
Oh, that's
tying him
true.
up, you notice he has a chain shirt, and that rapier on his hip ain't nothing.
To fucks with. Well,
I want to get a
That
closer
is-
look at the rapier.
that is unfortunate since we are good law-abiding people who don't steal from criminals and instead leave that up to the Justice Department.
It's true. However, I will disarm him.
Yeah. Relieve
Well, I
him of
mean,
his rapier, sure.
He has to go somewhere if you're disarming him.
Mm.
So getting a good look at it, you're like, that is certainly masterwork, if not better.
Does it look magical?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Put it onto my belt.
Okay. Just like, look, you don't need this
Magic.
belt loop. You just undo, belt on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
I detect magic before she does that.
It is.
And then the
As a matter of
spellcraft
fact, both of them have magical rapiers.
and the spellcraft check.
Hmm.
The spellcraft check.
Looks like just a +1 enchantment.
Okay. So, what's it?
I mean, could be any +1 level enchantment, but it's a +1-ish enchantment.
I've seen that enchantment enough.
Yeah. I mean, could be
Okay.
cursed +1 enchantment, but yeah, I mean,
Yep. Fair enough.
I will lead my sock guy like a little puppy dog. I assume they just tie up and then carry unconscious dude.
Yeah.
We take him to Cassaday.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yep.
all right.
Remember
Also,
to the Aspens
For a
Consortium?
little bit of flavor text, I
No,
imagine
wait, two.
Haley
One
just.
went off to go make a kite.
Yes.
Oh,
To construct it and then fly.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. I thought Haley used her battle axe to do that, so I was imagining her just turning it sideways and bonking him on the head like a frying pan.
No, I thought about that, but then I decided the answer was probably the better option. Because, you can basically use it as a spear.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you guys, just load them onto your shoulders and walk across town?
I was gonna lead mine like a dog, but yeah, that's fine.
I'm King Shannon.
I'm just
All right,
tying
so
like rope to the tied up hands and then pulling.
No jazz hands.
No jazz hands.
That is now Invictus's character. That's
No
canon.
jazz hands.
Invictus was attacked by like a stagehand at some point, I'm assuming. In her childhood.
I had a bad experience. Too many sea shanties.
Overzealous sailor. Never seen them again.
there you go. That's what these fuckers look like in D&D.
Ew, they're so
Oh my
gross. I hate
god. Can we retcon that we kill them all?
them. Yeah, I want to rank on my non-lethal damage and absolutely lethal damage. I mean, look at that smarmy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that cloak. I kind of want it.
Well, I mean, he's down a rapier. Might as well be down a cloak, too.
Yeah.
Never came in like this.
Nice.
No,
Right,
no.
where the fuck is it? Okay, so you lead them across town all the way to the tower, and walk up to the tower, and the guards look immediately a little bit terrified.
That's fair.
Hey, dudes, what up?
And they're like, oh, you brought us people that
We
you...
brought you Aspis Consortium members.
Made some arrests.
So you...
Also, we're here to get our-
This consortium.
Yep.
We're deputies.
Then why did you tie them up?
Well, we didn't have any handcuffs.
Why do you do this better, they ask?
Okay.
I didn't see you
Here's a
getting
better
them.
question. Is Do you think that being a member of one of the most noble houses in all of Varizia makes one a criminal?
No.
Excuse me?
No, jazz hands make you a criminal.
That's true. And performing criminal acts makes
Tell you
you
what,
a criminal.
let's just throw them in holding for a second, and you can explain why you brought them here.
Sure thing.
Can do. Give me zone of truth. I'll tell you everything.
Okay.
Mhm. Right. So, yeah.
I thought Arthas Consortium were bad guys.
Yeah.
Um,
They're bad
They
guys
just happen
for
to be
us,
rich.
but
Oh,
they're
like a
relatively
gang.
well ingratiated into high society.
yeah.
gotcha. Oh, we shouldn't have led with that
I
then.
didn't realize
I
that.
forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I thought it was a gang.
You guys are role playing your noble heritage well. Don't worry.
They're aspis, they're bad, right? Like, yes, they are known for grift. But the kind of grift that we here in politics like. So yeah, it only takes a couple of minutes before Cassidy shows up and is like, okay.
They tried to mug us.
Yeah. Okay, tell you what, I'm not gonna explain this to you. You guys are just gonna stay put here for like 15 more minutes until Sheila gets here, and then she's gonna explain it to you.
Okay.
And then she closes the door and leaves you in her office. And you hear the sound of 2 guards being stationed outside her office door. Kind of sit there for a little bit.
Well, they started it.
And a couple minutes later, Sheila opens the door and is like, "Are you fucking retarded?"
No, jazz hands are fucking retarded.
Yeah, they tried to mug us.
Like, right, okay. What we have going with the Aspis Consortium, I'm going to explain this to you very simply. It's a Cold War. What you
Okay,
get
but
here is a
they threw the
hot
first nuke,
war.
man.
Right, I got it. Next time we kill them and hide the bodies.
Loud and
Don't
clear,
tell me
Sheila.
that you- She just kind of pauses and, her shoulders go
No!
Sheila, they tried to mug us. We didn't even know it was them until like a little bit later.
Until we saw their name in the initiative lineup.
Right.
Fire yourself.
Okay, look. I assume you dispatched these guys with ease.
Oh yeah.
Did you at least loot them properly?
Nope.
Nope.
I hide my rapier behind my back. No.
That's not a proper looting though, you know.
She's like, Cassidy is a friend. The guard who brought you in here is a friend. Why don't you go ahead and relieve them of their stuff? Pay the fine for roughing up someone in the street. Refuse to acknowledge that you're members of the Pathfinder Society.
Self-defense.
And
we
we'll
still
call
need
it.
deputies?
Your deputies?
We got deputized!
It happened.
When?
At the garden party!
There was a great garden party over in your district. Don't you?
The slime!
With the slime? Oh my god, with the slime. That was such a chaotic shit show. You guys were involved in that?
Oh, we stopped it.
You stopped it. I heard the guards stopped it.
Nah.
I still have a vial of the slime to prove it.
Well,
I-
I'm dispatching that slime. I'm sure it was very worthy of a report to the society. I'll be glad to write it up. No, I won't.
I wish I He didn't actually do the slime.
I'm. What we're saying here, Sheila, is that this wasn't an action from Pathfinders. We're saying this was an action from
You're goddamn right it wasn't.
deputized guards on their vigilant duty on their way to the Golem Works, and that's the end of the story.
Yeah. Okay. Cassidy Cassidy in the room is like, hand over whatever the fuck proof you have that you were deputized.
I have a badge.
I have my memories.
Do you have a badge?
I have
No,
some,
not at all.
I have some of the slime from the slime we killed to prove it. I do still have that in my inventory, a vial of slime. I pull
I have
out.
acid-treated marble from that day.
And it's like, look, Magnemar is a free and neutral city. You got in a street fight. You won a street fight. This had nothing to do with, like, it happened to be between Aspis and Pathfinder members, but it was a street fight.
Now you're getting it.
If anyone asks anything about this, if people come by later, none of us had anything to do with this. We can't offer you any kind of protection. We can't, you know, whatever.
We weren't asking for it.
If you want to loot their shit and pay the fine, like, call it a day. Like, they'll think twice before they pick on people bigger than them next time.
X is put out.
Okay.
They just open the door and both of them just leave in a huff.
So what do we have to do to get that sort of diplomatic immunity then?
I'm not right.
No. I'm actually addressing Cassidy with that.
How do you get diplomatic immunity?
Yeah. What do we have to do to go about getting diplomatic immunity like this?
What, to bash people's skulls in with no consequence?
No, to ask for people's money on the street with no repercussions.
No repercussion. You knocked one of them out and the other's been choking on a sock since you brought him here.
Okay, so we're better at it than them.
Yes,
There should
that's what I
be-
meant when I said a free city. If you get in a street fight, you're in a street fight. If you lose a street fight that you didn't pick, then you call the guards, but if you get in a street fight and win, you leave them on the ground there.
Oh, okay, got it. We'll
That's
leave them to
fancy.
die next time. Got it. All right, I like the way you think. All right, you heard the woman. Take the bodies. We're going. Where should we throw them? The dockway, guys. All right.
Nothing to see here.
I say
it's
very
that one.
loudly and obstinately as turning around and talking to the party.
Yeah. Cassidy shoots you a deadly look, which implies that she can very easily have her guards restrain you and put you in the cells.
Please, not next to Cookie Legs.
Anyway,
Worse punishment than death.
so now we should ask Cassidy about that thing, right?
It's the one we're here, actually.
Great time. Go for it, Gopher.
No.
He's like, Cassidy, while I'm being a problem for you, just wanted to let you know that we're definitely up to no good.
You two, we're up to excellent good.
Okie doke.
Okay, so we're just gonna fuck off and do it ourselves.
Yep.
Cool. Let's do it.
Should we worry about Ombre number 3?
Nope.
No,
Yeah.
he's flying kite.
We've got about 6 more hours of him.
Wait. We have bodies to loot. Well, I guess they're not really bodies. They're people. They literally said loot the bodies and go. I'm doing it. I'm sorry. I have permission
You're down
from the
into
town
cells
captain.
where the guy is still tied up with a sock in his mouth, and the other one is still unconscious, leaning against a cell wall.
Good point. I want my sock back.
And you're like, you won't be needing this, you won't be needing that.
Yeah, so I take everything.
So this guy's been fully conscious the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that good?
but in a holding cell.
Oh, okay. But
He didn't like overhear the conversation or anything.
okay. So we're not planning anything less than scrupulous with him.
What?
Like, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely some shady sorcerer in some back alley that knows some mind altercation magic. Not that I'm suggesting
You
that.
mean mind
I
alteration?
mean, isn't that literally your job?
Mind fighting.
Yeah,
Altercation.
Yeah, right.
Whatever. What? Isn't that my job? No, I'm a librarian. What are you talking about?
I'm a
God,
librarian.
you're such a useless bard.
I'm I'm hardly a bard. It's just...
Do cool things.
I suggest her to go fly in a kite. I can't
That was true. That was pretty cool, Danny. I'm gonna give you that
We
one.
want an encore performance.
Yeah, show us what you got.
Yo, I'm the new rapper
Show
on the
me
block.
what you got.
Man, I'm kind of glad it didn't get to me in initiative because I was just gonna fucking summon a grizzly bear in the middle of town.
Yeah.
Okay, let's like make sure there are no witnesses.
Yeah. On her turn, Danny suggests that you don't do that. Strongly. Yeah.
Okay, so we
Anyway.
loot them and then leave.
So why is looting vital? Just cause?
Because they told us that we could, so I'm gonna.
Well, could doesn't mean.
Dude, those rapiers can probably be sold for a lot of money.
It's how we assert our dominance.
Yeah. And it's how poor X earns a little bit of money.
Alright, so as you start pulling things off this guy, you realize shit is layered on here. Like, here's a pocket with a scroll. There's a pocket with a scroll. There's a
Okay.
belt bandolier with wands on it.
Look at that cat. He's adorable. Rolling around. Okay, back.
I want a wand bandolier.
Yeah. There are 3 wands in the wand bandolier. There are 2 scrolls. There are 4 potions. No, more than 4 potions. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Are any of them healing potions?
4 scrolls,
Yes.
11 potions.
Yes.
4 scrolls.
Yes.
Okay.
A
Scribe.
bag of pitons, a
Ethan?
bag of marbles,
I want the marbles.
a bag of chalk, a bag of chestnuts.
I want the chalk too.
All of these things sound familiar, like they're from a randomly generated table of loot.
No, a bag of gems. With
Ooh.
oh boy, that is definitely like a couple K gold pieces worth of gems.
You said chestnuts?
Nice.
Chestnuts.
We should keep those. We're always trying to randomly feed
I
them.
have chestnuts in my inventory.
What?
I really do.
Because we've run into it before off of the randomly generated loot table.
You get nothing.
The
It
bag
doesn't
of
sound like chestnuts, I tell you.
we
A
threw
little bit
away
of flavor.
we threw away like 8 bags of chalk in the tower. Remember?
It's
I
just
can
like-
use
Yeah,
that.
people use chalk for adventuring.
Yeah, it's
It's very
cabbage and
useful. I'm
bone.
giving you a hint.
Yeah. Okay.
A masterwork light crossbow, masterwork hide armor, masterwork
I think-
chainmail.
I think Tanner actually did want a masterwork like crossbow. If Alex doesn't.
Wait, but I don't, dude. What? What did I do? What?
Do you not have one?
Here, hold on. I'm just gonna.
I have just a light crossbow.
Oh. I could be giving you mine, but whatever.
How many potions of cure light wounds is that? Oh, 2. Never
Uh,
mind.
hold on.
I see it.
Oh, and a coin purse.
Oh wait,
Uh,
my crossbow already is matched for. Just kidding.
and
Is this off of each person?
no, just total.
Oh, okay. Why do you want to loot the body?
No, fair.
It's wrong.
The moral of the story is rob
Always
rich
loot the
people.
body.
And thus, the gang went to the Irespan to wait for other adventurers to show up.
You don't look to pick fights and you keep rewarding us, Aubrey.
Technically, we didn't pick that fight. The fight got picked with us, and we won.
And he's got a wooden holy symbol. You gonna take that too?
Yeah.
What symbol? Also, I have a thing about not confiscating prayer beads.
Okay. What holy symbol? Man, I just can't remember. It's some normal holy symbol.
Is it
It's
Desna?
like particularly nondescript. I mean, it's one of the good deities, but
Okay.
they also have their little bronze pins in each of their very nice cloaks. That has 3 snakes entangled on it.
Ooh, we should definitely take those.
What did you say it was?
On top of their courtiers' outfits, they have a pin in the corner of their shoulder holding their cloak together.
That's
Which
obviously
is-
a gang symbol.
Yeah, a bronze symbol of 3 entwined snakes.
Yeah, that could definitely be useful for future recon missions. We'll take those. Okay. What is oil of Tagit and Sasson leaf residue? What are they?
Yeah.
I can't. It doesn't tell me.
The internet won't tell you?
No, I'm probably not using it right.
Did you try interneting harder?
It
God,
is
it's so hard.
ingested poison. Knocks
Ingested?
people out for 1d3 hours.
I'll take that. I'm a poison guy. Also, if X dies and coming back as an alchemist, just so everyone knows.
You're what?
If X dies and coming back as an alchemist.
Oh, okay.
And the
The librarian and an alchemist walk into a dungeon.
And they both die.
Mm-hmm. So horribly out of place.
Yeah, that's kind of what a jumble of 3 snakes would look like.
Where?
In the dockway.
Oh. That's
Welcome,
beautiful.
Lulu has come to Magmar.
He's visiting the dockway and the refugee camps there.
Oh wow, Sasson leaf residue is rough. There you go.
Damn. Jesus. Nice. I want that too. Alright guys, I'll try to do well with the poisons.
We believe in you, X.
You guys are like, we should really rob rich people more often.
Look at this positive reinforcement.
One of these motherfuckers walked away somewhere. We should check every
That's
open
true.
field we can find and take it.
Should ask around for a guy with a kite.
Yeah, what's the mean time to make and then fly a kite?
You have no idea. They seem quite competent at things.
He actually had a kite on his person, according to this table.
Nice. So yeah, there you go. Little combat for the evening.
Gotta keep yourselves, limber.
That was her scratching.
Yeah.
What doing?
Guy has her rituals.
Rob people.
I want to steal.
Alright guys, new plan. We're just gonna be muggers now.
Yeah.
Ethan, you're putting all of that on the list of
Isn't that
lists,
Ethan's
right?
name? Bugger.
If you say no,
Okay. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume that you go and appropriately identify all the potions and scrolls, or pay someone to do so,
yeah.
because you're in town.
Yeah. We do that.
There you go. Potions and scrolls.
Scroll of animal aspect. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, that's definitely the most expensive scroll there.
Vanish is pretty nice too. Alex, you should definitely have that.
Wand of color spread. Remember when that fucked us up, guys?
Mm.
Yeah.
We still need to find that guy and kill him.
But her
I wrote
rapiest
it down.
goes.
Sheila knows where he is. Probably.
Okay. Quick intermission.
Oh, Plutovark. He went to Blood Cove. I wrote down Plutovark, Blood Cove, comma, all caps, kill him, period. Literally, fuck that guy. That was my note on that encounter. That was entertaining. Hello?
Sanctuary is pretty.
Ow!
That potion of Sanctuary. That's pretty neat. It's a good thing they didn't imbibe any potions before talking to us. Because they definitely could have. I guess I'm gonna go pee and get a drink. Be right back.
Okay. I'm actually gonna do the same.
Alright, I'm back and Aubrey will be back in a moment.
And we're back.
No, other people are doing the intermission.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to get a... Very nice.
Okay. Who else back?
I think everybody there.
Okay. Do we want to divvy up these, like, potions and scrolls now, or should we wait until...
Let's do
like,
that
in
after the
recording?
session.
Okay. Yeah. I do want the Vanish, but...
And is that on leaf?
Oh, and yeah, and the poisons.
I don't think you're
Figured
going to get too much competition for the poison.
That's what I figured, which is why I was like, oh, I'll get those. I'm just gonna start a collection.
Sorry, that...
Oh my gosh, wait. You could be the creepy person who shows up in the trench coat and like, hey, do you want to try some drugs? And it's
Hell
all
yeah.
poison. It is
Yeah.
literally all poison.
Literally poison, and then I loot your corpse.
That top
Okay.
list, I forgot to specify.
What?
Sorry. This list, the Sasson leaf, the antitoxin, the oil of Taggart,
Mm-hmm.
and the cure light wounds,
Bring it back.
each say 2, and each of them had 2.
Oh, so
You got
4.
4 Sasson leaf, 4 oil of Taggart, 4 antitoxin, or 2 antitoxin, 4 cure light wounds,
That's one
2
for
plus
each of
1
us.
rapiers,
Everyone just mark down a
and 2 chain shirts.
potion of cure light wounds. That sounds fair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. You don't have to share any of this with us, Alex. You did all the looting.
No, please. I would love to share.
We're in this together, guys.
Hell yeah, teamwork. Aubrey, for the purpose of so the like vanish potion, when I go to like the page, it just takes me to the vanish spell. It says lasts for 1 round per caster level
For which spell?
for the vanish.
Oh, all potions and spells are assumed to be minimum caster level, so whatever level you could finally cast Vanish at.
Oh.
It's a level 1 spell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 1 round per level, up to 5 rounds. So is it 1 round of invisibility?
Sorry, looking at the description. Invisibility, 1 round per caster level. Minimum casting level 1. So yeah, it's a 1 round invisibility potion.
No. Okay. Well.
But you can chug it as a move action and get the rest of your action as invisible. And then the rest of your next action as invisible.
True.
I actually had 2 vials of that corrosive slime. Or possibly corrosive slime, it's unclear. I still haven't tested it.
It is because it dissolved the marble on the fountain, because I have a piece of the rock from the fountain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Can you imagine actually like actually toting that around with you?
2 vials of corrosive slime? No.
Well, just all the shit that we pick up. Like, nah, just empty it out. I just dump it out and just have a
Now the list is accurate.
Potion of remove sickness. Is that like cure disease?
I think so.
I think it's just remove the sickness.
Yeah, it's hand sanitizer.
So you're not down with the sickness?
I think it's remove sickened or nauseated, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it's like a morning sickness kind of drug.
Probably.
It'll probably, it's 50 years from now, be like, oh my god, look, birth defects.
It is a 10-minute potion of +4 save against disease, nausea, sickened.
So pop that when we go into the struck oyster.
Okay, and then we can do all that rest of that.
They're
over
probably
later.
selling
It
that
is
at the
one
front
awesome
door.
10-minute whirly-dirly ride.
They're probably
Really
selling
good.
that at the front door of the Shucked Oyster. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Oh, we should bring back those self-cleaning sheets for the Shucked Oyster, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll love it.
Well, now that I have a...
You know, there's classier places that they're
No.
the cheeky shenanigan place.
Yeah, there's classier places, but there's no places fun that really hold the charm that the
No,
Struck Oyster
there's no
has.
place that needs it more than the Shucked Oyster.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we head back to my place now since it's close to the tower?
Yeah.
And then we can divvy up our loot there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I realized that last session we never actually went and ate the delicious stew that Reva prepared for us.
Oh no.
I know. He's probably still just waiting for us.
So you get back to Bover's place, and Reva's there, reading a spell book in the corner, and like, well, the soup's cold.
Well,
Sorry, Reva.
she spent a while shopping at different areas. She's been out for a bit.
It's true. I guess you're probably home by evening, yeah. Alright. So you guys eat her, what was
Fish
it,
stew.
like mustard and
Mustard.
celery stew or something like that?
What? There better be carrots in there.
Oh yeah, it has carrots.
Mustard stew?
Like mustard
forget
seed,
exactly
you
what she
know.
got, but she got like a pretty
Ginger.
hilarious arrangement of food on purpose,
She got
and then put them all together in one stew. It was like, what do people in the market stalls pitch at me? Okay, I'll take some of that. I think it was like kale and sausage.
Oh.
Exactly. It's delicious.
And
I-
carrots, of course. She knows, carrots.
I gulp it down graciously because this guy went through all the trouble of making us food, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah. She knew she was making a bean soup, but...
X definitely eats the carrots first, and then she gets around to eating the fish.
Picture carrots out. Oh yeah, I think
Eats
there
them
was
first, but then eats everything.
I think it was fish and kale and...
Oh yeah, she fished up the fish herself,
Mhm.
didn't she?
Yeah. Dockway fish.
X is eating worse.
Yeah, she
Kale,
was really
carrots,
scraping the
and
bottom of the barrel of the pantry for a lot of this stuff.
And it was delicious. It worked.
Yeah, I mean, it worked.
I was inspired.
Stop
So yeah, it comes out totally fucking passable, just not particularly complimentary.
Eh,
And you're
That's
like,
fine.
food, warm, actually cooked food, and beds, and heat, and yeah.
Thanks, Ray. I'm going to bed now.
Kind
Long
of a
day.
little curious about the pile of chain shirts and hide armor and quarterstaffs.
We give her the debrief. Ooh, she carries a quarterstaff, right?
Yeah, I think so.
If it's
yeah,
not masterwork, she can probably have this masterwork one.
Woo.
If you're listening, let us know. What do you listen it back? Otherwise, we're gonna sell it.
I think she also wants the scale mail if no one else wants it.
I didn't see scale mail on that list.
Uh,
Oh
Look
yeah,
at the top of the
Masterwork
list.
scale mail. Huh.
just because, scale.
Of course.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
Okay.
And it's night out, but it's still early.
X wants to get a good night's sleep.
Mhm.
This has been a lot of adventuring.
Shit! We didn't mention the pillow golem.
We'll have to go back.
Yeah, as Danny's laying down to go to sleep, that's what she mutters.
That's your top. We have something to be very interested in. Hi. What is it that you brought me this time, ladies?
Two words.
Okay.
Pillow golem.
Yeah, and if Master Toph is anything of an otaku, he'd definitely put two and two together and think, waifu, full body, waifu.
Full body waifu
Yeah.
pillow.
Yeah, pillow simulator.
Could I animate pillows? Good question. This could take research, I'll let you know.
Get right on that.
Right.
Right.
Roy.
Is that what the ruffian sounded like? Right, governor, hand over your cash with the Aspis Consortium.
No, I actually
Oh my
think them
God.
southern
That
accents.
was fucking terrible, Ethan.
That was
Wow.
bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was supposed to be terrible.
Cockney
Okay.
as
Okay, so we're making good progress on our plans here, guys. Except for our little derailment. But
And the lack of pillow golem.
in a
And
lack
the
of pillow
lack
golem,
of killing the assassin.
Yeah, really
we
did have that.
got our money for we got the first thing off of our list, first of all. And we were like, should we talk to Cassidy about the assassin guy? But then we got, you saw what happened.
Mhm.
So,
Are there-
but now we know our path is clear. Don't talk to Cassidy. Fuck shit up by ourselves. That's a big step for us.
Aubrey,
yeah.
is that the +1 rapiers? Those are the magic +1 rapiers?
Those are magical +1 rapiers.
See it? Did you say that the chain shirts were magical?
The chain shirts are not magical.
Okay.
Nor are they masterwork. However, there is masterwork hide or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now. Okay. Yep. Okay, cool beans. Yeah. I mean, plans are kind of fickle anyway. Alex.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we go to sleep, and we're all well rested, and spells rejuvenated. Yoga is done. Get up in the morning, and now we have an assassin to kill, right? Is that next plan?
Wait, you wake up in the morning?
I mean,
You
I
feel
don't
like
think
doing yoga or something? I don't know.
I feel like
No,
reconnaissance.
we already discussed this. To limber up in the morning rather than yoga, we're gonna go steal.
That's true, that's true.
Steal?
Mug.
What steal?
Rob, probably. We're all really armed.
Okay.
Okay, so we get up in the morning, eat some carrots, mug a couple guys, and then we move on to the next part of the plan, which is reconnaissance. How are we going to figure out who the fuck this guy is? Well, we not local. Do we know his name? Caleb, what's his face? Do we know where he lives? At DM?
No,
In a
no, we
house.
don't.
I see you asking me a question.
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
I found my poisons. It was very, very long. Oh.
Nope, what's that last
Not
name?
really.
Never heard of it.
It's a
I'm
Grathi.
like, well, fuck if I know, guys. Sorry.
Ethan's vote is a Grathi.
No, I'm down for Zagrathi. I could use.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Oh, thank you for doing that math. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, no problem.
Speaking of all this money that we're all carrying around that we
Yeah,
probably shouldn't be.
we're dividing up the cash before we leave my place, so I can store my cash. It's 1,094 gold for everyone. 1094, and 5 silver pieces each.
Plus all those crossbows you left in the house.
Yeah, we. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we could still sell the rapier.
Nope, one of them's now mine. I'm growing my armory.
So many. How many? Huh.
Yeah, like on your way out of Naus, you can like find someone who will buy a used master or a used +1 rapier.
Okay. So.
That'll pay you like, 2K5 and not ask you questions.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think, right? Anyone else? Alex,
Yeah.
you good?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't even think is that exotic? I don't think I can use that.
No, it's not exotic.
Rapier,
Sure.
simple.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps martial.
Well, still.
Damn it. I thought that would work. Let me. Did you guys already add the money
Yeah.
in? Or
Yes, I
should
did. I just added the
Okay.
money. Sorry.
Let me do. No, that's fine.
2,500 divided by 4 is 625.
Yes.
And I'm
620.
storing my shit in my house because I have a house to store my money in. So shit like that doesn't happen.
Is there a bank?
94 gold.
Yeah, we've been over
And-
this a couple of times. You can pay wealthy houses to add your money to their pile
No, I'm not into that.
and then retrieve it for you later, but they haven't really worked out the concept of interest yet.
That was my question, yeah. Okay, I want to pop into my house I have like my own little safe. I'm going to drop off most of my money.
Yeah. Monetary safekeeping in a world in which there are level 1 invisible rogues fucking everywhere is something you have to pay for.
Can we talk to Captain Mercantile? While we're near the dockway with the Zagrathi dude? If he's around?
The Mercantile Guild?
No. Whoever Vigdis and X's friend is, who gave the stuff.
The boat selly guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both of
our
them.
merchant.
I know his name. Ziggy.
Ziggy.
Is it Ziggy?
No,
Yeah, well,
it's
we
not
named him that.
Ziggy, but it's what I
It's
named
not
him.
Okay.
No one else remembers anymore, so it's Ziggy. Yeah.
It's such a good name.
Alright, so yeah, you want to drop by his usual berth and find out if he's been around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if he has any cash for us.
Yeah, so you poke around the dockway early in the morning, and spot a different boat in his berth.
Okay.
You like the word
Okay.
today, don't you?
We waltz up and be like, hey, Ziggy here?
So a rather well-dressed, high-born-looking Chilaxian gentleman peers over the top of the, well, I guess it's the poop deck,
Nice.
and looks down at the dock and goes, Ziggy? Yeah, he sold this boat to me.
And then what?
Well, I'm the new owner of, you know, Magnamar Port Trading Company. He sold
Where did
me
he
this
go?
shirt and this boat.
Yeah, where'd he
Nice,
go?
entrepreneurial. What did he get himself into? What was he off doing?
Well, I don't know. He sold this to me. We were in Corvosa. He told me how well he'd been doing trading up and down here, and left me with his crew and his boat, and told me drew me a map of where he'd been taking things.
I'm gonna sense motive to see if he's telling the truth, if he just knocked him off after he was bragging about his route. Is he telling the truth? 18?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Damn, okay. Alright. You don't know where he went off to? Or if he maybe
I
said
left
that
him
he...
in Corvosa with you know, a writ for 40,000 gold.
I see. Mm-hmm.
He sold the whole business to me.
Speaking of this business, by the way,
Uh-huh.
we had given some of our stuff to him to sell off to help him get started, but we were going actually to collect the profits from the stuff that he sold to us. Do you want to maybe pay out?
He did
Leave
mention
the-
that there were some other investors in the company and that I might run into that. But he didn't exactly tell me how to identify them, so I'm not sure if you're them.
Well, we grew up together, so I don't know. Ziggy and I have always been pals. I don't really know how to prove it to you, but how's the business?
Oh, business is great. Yeah, you know, on the way back across here, just stopping where he said and trading with the people on this list. I picked up 5,000 gold already. It's only been a couple of days.
All right, and were you selling some? What did we give him? Some.
Ooh, I'm sorry. That's a proprietary trade secret here, and he folds.
Hang on, no, I was gonna.
and puts it in his pocket.
I was gonna list what was that we gave him, but now I can't remember. I want to say barrels, but I don't think we gave him barrels.
We gave him like 6 barrels, a wagon, something that's bigger than a wagon.
Cart?
A cart, a wagon, a cart, a few barrels, bags of charcoal, chalk.
Did we give him any? No, we kept those coins ourselves, right? The Thessalonian coins.
Yeah, we took those to the library before we ended up falling out.
Yeah.
You're right. And the vases, probably also library. Anyway, we just list the things that we had given to sell, so like it would match the manifest.
Yeah. I
That
mean, you guys
should be proprietary.
You guys almost matched some investors he described, but he said you guys were really obvious. He said there was the ripped old lady, and he points at Vigdis, and then he said there was a dragon person, and he said there was a gnome. So really, I've just got the muscular old lady to go on here.
These are my
Hey, you didn't even mention me? That
What would he have said to describe you?
She likes carrots.
You do know him. Yeah, that's it. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes, you are owed.
Fucking nailed it!
Nice, Victus. You know just what to say.
The password was
I'm the most
carrots.
useful character this session.
You did say the password was carrots. Yes. Okay, I actually owe you. And he tosses down with a hefty thud, a bag. It sounds like gems.
Oh yeah, we didn't sell that bag of gems we looted from that guy, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He said that's the sale plus interest, and thank you for giving him time to build up a company.
Of course, no problem. And if we
like walked away from the company.
Yeah, he sold out.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What did he say? What he was doing?
Living it up in Corvosa. I think anyone else would too.
Presumably he's off smoking somewhere, wherever he is.
I'm not, more power to him. I'm not surprised. Oh, Ziggy.
No drug shade.
Tried to get him out of the gutter. He just wanted to go right back in.
While we're speaking with you, what's your name? So we can reach out to you if we need it at a later date.
Want to continue our arrangement?
Zaggy.
Why, I am the Sergeant Harold the Navigator.
Prince Sergeant Harold the Navigator?
Sailor Harry.
Sailor Harry.
Ziggy.
Zaggy Sailor Harry.
Does he have 3 midgets named Oi, Oi, and Oi?
Is that a Borderlands reference?
No!
Oh, I thought that was a reference to the Merry Midgets with the shield in Borderlands.
Nope.
Okay.
Called dwarves?
Sergeant Harold the Navigator?
No, they're halflings in the...
No. Prince Sergeant Harold the Navigator.
Okay. Are you
Both
actually
a sergeant and a prince.
Are you actually a sergeant and a prince?
Yes.
That's impressive,
And
man.
now an admiral.
And now an admiral. I don't think that's how that works, babe, but...
I'm gonna roll sense motive.
Why, I have my own fleet. He points at the boat he's standing on.
Doesn't that make you a captain?
Well, when I buy my next boat, I'll be an admiral.
Nice.
So do you want to...
All right.
Wow! I'm glad we met up with you,
Makes it
Prince
bad cat.
Sergeant Harold the Navigator, because we have another deal we might want to strike with you.
Oh, I'm always open to new business opportunities, but I don't know if I'm currently looking for new investors.
We're technically old investors.
Yes, that's probably true, isn't it?
As a matter of fact, the founding investors. Just throwing it out there. The whole trading company
Seems
was
like you might
already
have an eye for business, but you don't know my usual roots and manifest. So why don't you buy me a drink and give me a pitch, and we can entertain this in my captain's quarters.
We actually already know your roots, and we know you go down by the Ladies' Light every so often. I'm just rolling bluff here.
He like fiddles with the piece of paper in his chest pocket.
Again, founding
And then he like raises a finger
investors.
to his lips, and he's like, and he like motions below deck.
Okay, I follow him. I'm motioning for my party to also follow me.
No.
Okay.
Alright, Zaggy, let's do this.
That sounded oddly lewd.
It wasn't intended to be, but I realized that's how it sounded as I was saying it. It was too late.
What's the DC and RG?
Alright, so you.
What do you mean roll?
Gangplank
Charisma?
and onto the boat.
Dexterity?
Will.
Both? Athletics?
Yeah. Constitution.
Con? All the
Yeah,
above.
all the
Fortitude?
above. Fortitude.
Anyway, sorry. Okay.
Nice.
Center. Focused.
So, this is a nicer boat than you left Ziggy with.
Mhm.
For one, it has a real captain's quarters,
Mhm.
and it's split level deck, which is
Oh.
sizable. The captain quarters are modest, but they're his own. And all of you can decently fit in there. So he sits you down and he pulls up a flagon of wine and he says, "Well now, shall we discuss your business proposition?"
Yeah. I have him pour me a cup, and I start sipping it gently.
I nudge Vigdis. Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
Continue, Ethan.
I nudge Vigdis.
Hang on. I +5 to this to Beaufort to detect magic in the room. And he can roll a sense motive +5 to read my message.
I say, hold on 1 second, Prince, give me just a second, and I garble furiously and wave my hands and see if there's any magic in the room, and then I apologize immediately and say, business negotiating tactic, sorry, it's always been good luck.
Okay, that's a strange tradition, but I have to admit this
sorry,
is my
she's a little bit touched in the head. Brilliant sorceress, though.
Hot as balls, but boy.
Not a sorceress. Damn it.
I know, I'm aware.
Anyway, do I detect any magic nearby?
Yeah, no magic.
Okay. Anyway,
Just like to cover our bases. Sorry, guys.
That's good.
Now continue.
So, God damn it! Really? That's the third
Wow.
2 I've rolled tonight. So we have a route that we're trying to establish, and we want to. We're interested in people who are frequently visiting the Lady's Light. We have a few exports down there that we know are a big hit in Magnamar. And we're curious if we can get some people transferring the materials back and forth every so often for a cut of the profit, obviously.
Okay, he was very specific to stay clear of those shoals. Now, I did pay him a pretty penny for his advice, so I'm inclined to stick to that. How do you propose that I can get to and from the Lady's Light without going near the shoals that he specifically warned me about?
I will defer to my navigation expert, and I look at Vigdis.
I will share my sailor knowledge. I, as a human being here in the real world, do not have.
Oh, there's a quiet quay to the north side. You can make an approach there with one of your longboats. Shouldn't take more than an hour's trip out and back. You can load up and be on your way. You don't have to go anywhere near the shoals with your real ship.
Yep, that is what Big Dis does.
And the produce is fairly light, so you can get a lot in your longboat on one trip.
Fresh produce. Isn't that a swamp?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, surely you've heard of the spice trade that's becoming all the rage.
I have not. Tell me more.
The Silk Route.
There's a spice trade that's becoming all the rage. Pen pepper is the next.
Does anybody have any?
I do.
No, we
Still?
gave it all. That's how we gave it all.
Oh, did we?
Okay.
Okay. Well,
For money.
let's say we gave it all. Fine.
Okay.
What?
Regarding.
We were trying to think if we had any, but it's fine.
Yeah. Remember you say he inks his quill. And
And you can make a
how does
fuck ton of
one
money.
procure fen pepper?
You just get it.
Exploitation of the locals.
I use my herbalism skill. God damn it!
Wow.
Please, another 2. Oh my
I don't know, I
god.
just kept finding it.
It looks exactly like
reddish,
Spanish moss.
reddish, brownish, purplish leaf that's on the ground.
I'll
Here's
roll
one
knowledge
stalk
nature.
except for when it's fallen
or, like,
over.
Can we just roll knowledge, like,
I don't know
remembering?
what is with these shitty ass rolls today.
19 knowledge nature to tell them about it? Sorry, over.
That's fine.
So it grows in dangerous swamps behind dangerous shoals.
We're
You know,
still working on getting We're still working on getting the supply part of it. We won't have you picking it yourself, perhaps. But if we can have it ready for you when you get there to pick up.
We just need someone to keep an ear to the ground and be ready at a moment's notice to pick up heavy loads of profit.
Oh, so this is a venture that you're working on, not a route you have established.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, yes, well, I'm more than happy to participate. I was given very specific instructions by Ziggy about, bulk cargo fees, and if you want to give me the option to, purchase and redistribute it along my route, I'm sure that can be arranged as well. I would accept a bulk rate for fen pepper shipments.
Does bulk rate work for or against us?
He's trying to fluster you. He's trying to demonstrate that you don't have business knowledge.
Can I roll bluff?
Yes.
Nice.
I think that you just need to really get some more synergy flowing through your veins here. You need to mind meld a little bit more with us right now, and we need to, give me some more words.
You really don't rack and stack the cargo correctly.
Basically just insert all
You have to hybridize.
What's the 10 net 30 or whatever? What's that phrase?
You have to hybridize the shipments.
What?
What's the 10 net 30 or something like that? It's like 10% down with the net being due within 30 days.
Here, someone take that.
Net 20, something like that.
Aubrey, that's Alex's spiel right there in D&D.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
We must all efficiently operationalize our strategy in order to promote synergy.
Yeah, here you go. You bluff some 10 net 30 shit at him.
Yeah.
Synergy and stuff, and he's like, well, I'll have to have something formal written up, of course, and have my men review it.
Of course.
I'm glad we're really,
buyers.
really glad we've incentivized this, yes.
Yes. Of course. Well, I thank you for your time, and be sure to let me know after you've had something drafted, and we can begin, a route.
Sounds great.
Famous last words of our party every time. I'll have my lawyers look at it before you never hear from us again.
Okay, what a great mind summit, everybody. Let's go debrief in the teaming room. This is gonna be stuck in his groove all night, by the way.
I nod solemnly and take the rest of my wine and gulp down the rest of my wine.
I think raise my glass and say, to business.
To business.
Cheers. Okay, well that went well. Alright, are we done with that then? We're like, chitter chatter, bye. Cool, so we one step closer to solving world hunger and creating the Magnamar Silk Road. It's great.
Or oppressing the indigenous boggards and troglodyte people.
That was obviously implied, yes.
Now, to actually go oppress the boggards and troglodytes.
They're not going to oppress themselves.
Oh, look at the time. Okay. All right. We are having such a productive session. All right.
Oh, yeah.
We're still only on... We only have one thing crossed off of our to-do list, but we've got some other things done. Fenster. No, not Fenster. Zograthi, let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, how much was our bag of gems worth?
Yeah, just thumbing through it, somewhere close to 5K.
Guys,
And-
we've made a lot of fucking money this
And the other bag of gems that was on the one guy? And thumbing through it?
Oh, I already gave you that.
Oh, did you?
Probably.
Not the, how much it's
No,
worth.
you said a bag of gems which is worth at least a couple of K.
Oh, yeah, it's actually very close to 2K.
Aha.
So wait, we got 2 bags of gems?
Yes.
One off of our, mugging guys, and then one off of this guy now.
Okay.
5,000 and 2,000, so 7,000 divided by 4.
Yeah, if you want to be specific, it's 2036.
I do want to be.
I do. Especially
And
since
it looks
it's our
like a pretty
favor.
good 5K from the sales of all of the stuff from the tower plus interest.
Sick.
Yay. Equipment.
Thank you, Alex.
I was gonna make you guys do a bunch of Diplo rolls, but I also know what your Diplo scores are, and it's like
I have
just sort of slowing to make you click a button and go, "Oh no!"
I have a fantastic Diplo score that I always fucking fail to roll at.
I have a 6. So, not terrible.
I have
However,
a
if we're disabling devices, I can fuck shit up.
plus 6?
Yeah.
Oh. I have plus 17. I can flaunt that.
To Diplo? Why the fuck aren't you Diploing everything?
Jesus, Ethan. Yeah.
Danny!
What are you
Yeah,
actually doing?
Making people fly kites.
Fair enough. That's fair. I'll give you that.
Yeah. I also have a 17 intimidate, so I'll bust that out sometime.
Oh my gosh, do you just do like the angry librarian stare?
Yeah.
And
I can
You,
cut and shut people into
you
submission.
chose not to intimidate those fuckers at the dock earlier?
No, I made them fly a kite.
Alright.
They were rapping at me, so I rapped back.
Fair enough.
That's my new hobby and profession. I put 1 point. I
He
already
shut
put-
down his rap battle.
Yeah,
Excuse you, I think I did that.
yeah.
I helped. I put a sock in it.
Yeah.
Damn! I love
Okay,
Each to their strengths.
yeah. So Zog. Let's go see the Zog.
The Zog man.
Zog!
And both of them with some of the grizzly bear.
We just met
Ziggy,
Zag,
Zag,
and now we
Zog.
need the Zog.
Yes, Ziggy Zaggy Zog.
Yeah.
As we go, I shout out back over my shoulder, "You should name your shipping company the Zaggy Shipping Company."
Something better.
Something better than what you have.
I have a name for it. Thank you very much.
It sucks.
The Prince Harry.
Nice. Okay. All right. How's the Zog doing? Let's go say hi.
All
And
right.
maybe have some Diplo rolls on the back burner.
I don't.
Jennifer.
I don't. Nice. I don't want to talk to that man. He sells drugs. Not. I mean, he's not. Did you smell him the last time we went there? It wasn't.
Prestidigitation him. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's rude. You can't just magic.
Then
all-
prestidigitation the square foot of air in front of your nose so that you're good.
Do you
and
they
you will
know
never
that
know.
Square foot. Is that a thing that's known, or is it just like willy nilly? Oh, I'm doing this as big as I can.
For
I
what?
don't know.
Magic.
Oh. Magic isn't subtle.
Yeah. Well, no, I know magic isn't subtle. It's just like, do they know the parameters of their magic as well as everyone else?
Well, it can be subtle. You just need to take a beat for that.
So
Yeah, Arwen had some of those feats, but
we could actually just go in and ask about the skin saw murderers and see if he knows anything, and if
yeah,
that's
that might be
related.
the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go for it.
Well, I say
Mm-hmm.
we just follow that and hope it's the same guy since we'll be in Ordelia anyway.
Okay.
I mean,
Everyone
We
okay
don't-
with that?
we don't know that the guy we don't think lives in Ordelia, does he? I assumed he lived in the rich part of town.
But if he was already there killing nobles,
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, maybe they're. I mean, yeah. Worst case scenario, we try to solve nothing.
We'll just solve 2 murders at the same time and be extra awesome.
Okay, that's efficiency. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We did a real solid job
Miss-
tonight, guys.
Hit us up with the
Do you feel the synergy?
Wow. Synergy bonus.
Alright, I actually think that's a good place to stop right in front of Zagrathi's tent.
Yeah, I second that actually.
Yeah, it's probably good. This will probably take us down multiple rabbit holes.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a whole bunch of plot dropped on you right here.
Yeah, and that'll
Rabbit holes and
remember.
I'm absolutely drunk.
And before we walk into next weekend, it's just fucking he's dead.
Just dead Zagrathy, like.
Oh shit! I guess we shouldn't have been telling him all that shit. Oh well. Yeah. Cool. Oh, and streaming stuff.